Hot.
Hello, welcome to Gaming Related. My name is Junior Monk. I'm the host and DM of our Sunday campaign called Thieves of Queens and Kings. I hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving week. I got lots of rest. I hope you did too. Before we say hello to our players tonight, I do want to excuse Leon Le Leon. Leon is not feeling well tonight and lost his voice.
Womp womp.
Womp womp indeed. So Leon, we love you, and we hope you feel better soon. Hopefully your character doesn't fall off a ship, or drown, or any of the above. Yeah, we are on episode 20 of our campaign, which is so dope, and we are in Tilboya, which we'll talk more about. But let's say hi to our players. Hi, players.
Hi, players.
Everybody.
You guys look so good tonight.
We just want to look as cool as you.
I don't know
In your
about that.
Twilight shirt.
Wait, you can see my shirt?
Well, I can see you on my screen.
It is a Twilight shirt. I am a big fan of the movie. Team Jacob for the win.
No.
Oh. Uh-oh.
No. Roll for initiative.
No, I'm not going to do that. Can
Crack
chat,
knuckles.
can you guys hear me okay? I tweaked my microphone so it's not so loud that it's popping all the time. Thank you for the sub, Lady Miss Stella. All right. Well, players, did you have a good week?
I have slept both so much and absolutely not any whatsoever in this week. It's been so good. It's been like the sleep I have gotten. I'm an absolute corpse, which is so nice. But I'm definitely D. You know, like I'm D to play.
Okay, that was weird. D to play. Oh, you're DY. Oh, you're DY tonight.
Well, last week I was add to play.
Yeah. Here, let me turn you down a little bit. I think I turned you up just a
Sorry.
little bit much. No, you're good.
I'll stop yelling.
You don't change a thing. It's me, not you.
Change many things.
I'm afraid.
Let's see if I
Okay.
did right this time. Hopefully not. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
not put that in your mouth.
It looks like we're all ready to play. At the end of this campaign, we'll autograph that and send it out. We're doing.
Okay. Sweet.
So
That'd be
do-
so good.
Do you put your DNA on it?
We can't do that. This is my notebook. Absolutely not. People do not need to see the things that I write in here.
I want to see the things
Oh.
that you write in there.
It's nothing like that.
Damn it. I
You
need
got her
my
own
feel
smut
for-
novel in there, but she doesn't
Mo-
want to know about it.
Most of it is like, all right, this guy's an asshole.
It reminds me of my Thylia notes.
Nice. Okay, well, we did our ready check before I asked, but it sounds like you guys
Oh.
are ready. Thanks everyone
Wait.
for being patient while we had to fix some things, but we are up and running. Are you good? Sleepy, are you good?
Yeah, I'm D. I already told you that.
Okay, you said wait, so I was waiting.
Yeah, I got nervous.
Oh, okay, well don't be nervous. You're awesome. Crowd favorite. Okay, well in that case, let's find out what happened previously on. And of course, I'll need your help for this, guys. Previously on Thieves of Queens and Kings, you all just fought the demon that was inside of Captain Yanye. This coin, this cursed coin that he possessed, that he took from the previous merchant who was fighting for it on the Sunglider ship, possessed him, and this demon from the abyss named Oberion was helping the captain make the right moves with the right charisma and charm to not have anyone say no to him, and won the Sunglider ship from the Dragonborn Carnivorous. Was ready to gain a couple other ships with the power of the coin, but the strange bedfellows quickly realized that this isn't the captain, this is something else, something fey or something dark, and you guys were right. And with that, you went to confront him, you took the coin back, and by taking it back, released him from the curse. Now, during this fight, on the top of the sun glider. At some point, the demon choke held Yasern off of the ship, and as he dropped him, Xanaphi ran to the ledge, threw a rope, was able to grab him, and with his spider walking, Yasern was able to not fall to his death 220 feet off the ground. You guys destroyed the coin, saving everyone except one person. The engineer did get thrown off the ship. May she rest in peace. Well, hopefully she landed on the rocks near the edge of the city, so probably pieces.
I thought she fell in the water.
Maybe the water. Who knows? We'll find her eventually.
Will
the bird. Okay, yeah.
Circle of life.
Woof.
The navigator. There was her family was being held hostage by Captain Yenye. So Captain Yenye and the navigator ran to her home to call off the dogs and essentially start fixing everything that was broken from the curse. You all needed some respite, and you wanted to clean yourselves off because you fought a Hydra, you fought a demon, you went into Softball's shop, which is super smelly, you exercised an old man. You guys have done a lot in the last 30 hours. So we ended our session, and we begin our session in the Mermaid's Tail, which is a bathhouse. You are
also add that we now own 30% of Captain Yenye's company.
That's right. So you own 30% of the Sun Glider and Company through some negotiations from Cassius.
W. Cassius.
W. Cassius.
May he rest in peace.
The Furbolg showed you all to the VIP bathhouse, and there is where we begin our session. So, as you guys are getting ready to get in the water, also Evelyn did go and get a massage with some hot stones. Yeah. It was her first massage ever, and it was immaculate. We are back. You are all resting comfortably in the water. What would you like to do or talk about?
Hey Monk, before we get started, is there somewhere that someone can watch our past episodes if they think we missed something in our recap? Where could they go for that?
Yeah, you can go to our YouTube channel where all of our 19 episodes, I think, if it's up to date.
It is not.
All of our 13 past episodes.
Up to episode, I believe, 16, the last 15 or 16, the last I checked. But
we'll get them uploaded before you get past 16, I promise.
Yeah. With a lot of time.
Pretty thumbnails and everything. Okay, strange bedfellows. In the bathhouse, as you're all soaking, what would you like to do?
I would like to get a straw for my whiskey.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to drink the straw.
Me too. Why is she drinking the bathwater?
Yucko.
Dirty druid's bathwater over here.
Druid girl's bathwater.
What the fuck?
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Hold on. Yes, sir.
W mug.
Hold on. There it is. Druid girl bathwater.
I want it so bad, Derp. I need it so. Why is your eye doing that thing, bro?
Blinking?
Shut up.
Okay, there are no straws here, but I'm sure you can make one with some druid craft.
I will druid craft my own straw, I guess.
Okay. Is it biodegradable?
Of course it's biodegradable. It's me.
Nice. Okay. You have a nice straw to sip your whiskey.
Are you just sipping it out of the bottle?
Not trying to get your lipstick smeared. Just carefully sipping on it.
We've got hypodermic hydra fangs you can use.
That's very true, actually.
What?
Hydra fangs.
The fangs from the Hydra?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You might poke your gums.
No. That's how that went.
No.
Extra spice.
Why is it spicy? Oh, you're poisoned.
Spicy.
Okay. Well, if
Yeah, I'm gonna sink in the tub. I just. Oh.
Are we all in the same bathhouse?
Yes.
Like in the same.
yeah,
Yeah, we got a private
hmm
Nice.
communal bath.
there's 3 bathtubs that are dug into the ground. You can walk down into them. 2 of them are for 1 or 2 people, and the other one holds up to 10. So you can bathe by yourself in the room. There's
I'm in
little
the big one.
draw curtains, or you can go into the public one within the
I will-
VIP.
Pre-bathe in a singular one, and then go join Evelyn in the big one.
Okay.
Yacern will go in a single one and boil his fried chicken skin.
Nice. You're gonna heat that metal and yeah.
I love hot pot.
So one thing I will tell you is as you kind of sit and sink into the water, you're gonna see this oily film just kind of start to radiate out from your skin and your clothing, or if you're wearing any. That is the oil from the Hydra, and sweat and dirt and filth, and just basically 30
that's
hours.
why I washed before I went and got my massage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's real nice, real nice. But yeah, you're able to eat some hors d'oeuvres, some finger foods, and you're able to put some water on the hot rocks and steam this place up. But you guys are well rested. What would you like to do after the bath?
Food.
Okay, you can go to the Empty Net, which is an inn and restaurant, or you can eat more food from the bathhouse. You've already paid for it. You can stay
It's
as long as you
free?
want. Yeah.
It's
I mean, it's not
love
free,
free
but it's paid for. It's
Oh.
included. Yes.
Oh, okay. It's free.
Well, yeah.
But is it like snacks or is it like a meal?
I didn't pay the 10 gold. That was all aborted, so it's free.
It's snack food.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like full on mutton chops. It's snack food.
Does it come in like a little boat that goes in the water or something?
God, I
Yeah.
want that in real life.
Yeah, there's a little water bar that you can sit on and just rest your hands on and eat the food from there. There's a little a bartender that's like 5 feet in the ground. No, there's not.
in the private room.
No, there's not.
You can pay for one, I think. There's an
Oh,
option.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to eat here? Do you want to go over to the Empty Net? It's probably at this point 10 o'clock at night.
I
Oh,
think
shit.
Yacern would go for a full meal.
I think
Okay.
we do a little bit of snacks, a little snackage, and then we go back for a full meal.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Is there cigars here? Is that included in the snacks?
There are no
We
cigars
don't
here.
eat cigars.
Cigars aren't snacks, yes, certain.
That's quitter talk.
That's good.
That was in character.
I believe it. But no, I don't believe that they're snacks. Well, the Empty Net is just literally across the street. They have food, and we can get some rooms for the night so that we can get some rest before we do what we're doing.
Okay. Yacern will grab a handful of gushers and some zebra cakes, and he'll start heading out.
Okay. Eastern, as you walk out and you smell like lavender and roses, you smell great. This Furbolg woman is going to give you a slight curtsy. Thank you. Please come again. As
You're welcome.
Your shoes are in the locker. And you guys grab your stuff and you leave the Mermaid's Tail across the street. Cold air hits your ears and your neck and any exposed skin as you've gotten out of this hot bath. And then you start to smell the port because you are in Diamond Port of the city, you smell the fish, you smell the ocean salt, you hear the seagulls, you start to hear loud laughter and music coming from inside of the empty net. You're going to see that there is a small goblin that is currently sitting on top of the railing where you can tie a horse to. He kind of tips a hat to you guys. Welcome. As you guys walk past and you go into the empty net, you'll see everyone stops and they
Cassius, put your clothes back on.
Cassius winks.
Yeah.
And then he winks with his eyes.
Eyes?
And then you guys walk
That's blinking.
into
that.
the empty net. There's food, there's people kind of cheering, and you see there's a bunch of sailors and people who look like they just got out of the fish market. And the bartender is this big, rough man with a huge mustache and a couple slits in his eyebrow. He's got a white towel over his shoulder, and he just kind of gives you guys a nod. You guys can eat. It's going to cost you 5 copper a plate. And you can drink. What would you guys like to do in here?
Was he the guy I would talk to get a room? Because this is where I would usually stay, so...
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he recognizes you. Evelyn, welcome back. It's been a minute. Where'd you go off
It
to?
sure has. I didn't forget the name. I don't know what you're talking about. Lockling. We were in Lockling.
Ah, I hear there's a pretty cool arena over there. But I can't afford a trip, so you're gonna have to tell me everything. He slides you a cup of ale. This one will cost you a story or two.
I definitely have a story for you. Well, these are my friends. This is Yasern, Vordoon, Cassius, and Xanathy.
He gives you all a nod. The name's Boris, and this here be my pub. Welcome.
We all actually met in, Lockling. Why can't I ever remember the name of that damn place?
You've already put it so far back in your memory, you're like, I don't ever want to go back
I
there.
literally, Evelyn is scarred.
Well, a friend of Evelyn and this big fellow is a friend of mine. Vordoon, he slides you a cup of ale.
Boris, good to see you again.
Always good to see you. Well,
But I definitely have stories. We were wrongfully arrested for fake accusations just so that they could put us in the arena. For entertainment.
Boris is going to look at you. You fought in the arena? Oh, okay, next 2 rounds on me. Are you drinking that out of a straw?
Uh-huh. You want some?
I want the straw. Do you have any more of those?
I will pull a piece of grass out of somewhere in my pocket and then druid craft it into a straw. That'll be 1 silver.
Yeah. He slides you a silver. Amazing. He puts his mouth
I
on
just
it.
got silver for grass. It's biodegradable. It won't last very long, but
Once it gets
you know.
wet. And it's friendly to the environment.
Mhm.
Hey, for a lira. For a lira. And he raises a toast. So you guys can drink. You can eat. You can find your rooms. Yes.
Boris, we are going to need some rooms. Do I know how they're usually bunked? Are they like...
This is kind of for sailors and fishermen. So the rooms are small. They most of them have hammocks and or bunk beds that are bolted to the walls. Most of the people here are creatures of habit, and they like that claustrophobic feel. There aren't any really big rooms or VIP rooms in this place.
No, I figured. I just didn't know how we would set up since there's 5 of us.
Yeah, you probably can all sleep in 2 rooms. 3 in one, 2 in the other.
Mm-hmm.
Is Boris like the innkeeper, or is
Yes.
he like? Okay.
Yeah, he's the owner of the place.
Hey, Boris. Can we get extra blankets and pillows? Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. That'll be
Awesome.
2 silver per person.
Xanafi, give him 2 straws.
I will gladly trade straws.
I will craft him 20 straws.
Yes.
And I would like to spend an hour tonight, because this is like the first NPC that's like complimented me and seen my skills. I would like to spend an hour, Druid, crafting as many straws as physically possible.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. The straw
I think
economy
we
is
just.
gonna plummet.
I think we're about to find Yenge's product to sell across Delira.
We're gonna start Starbucks. That's what we're gonna
Okay.
do, aren't we?
Oh.
When you come back down like the next morning, you'll see everyone's using straws. It's gonna sweep the whole continent.
Nice.
Xanafi, this is awesome. Yeah, thanks. And yeah, no, this is gonna revolutionize how we drink. Great. So you guys don't have to pay for the rooms. You can trade for straw. And
I would die for Boris.
and there you guys have it. You're sleeping in the room.
I want to go to Boris, and I want to get up very close to him, almost menacingly.
Yes, love.
I would die for you. And I walk away.
He drops the cup of ale. He's like, "Oh shit!" He picks it up and he's like wiping it.
You're the man, Boris. You're the man.
No, you. No, you. And he grabs all the straws and he takes it to the back room.
Does he skip?
In his heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got a pep in his step. So who's sleeping in what room?
I'm gonna sleep with Evelyn.
Okay.
And we'll also share the same room. I just really wanted to see Karu's reaction. I'm so sorry. Girls in one
Wow.
together.
Sure.
Okay.
I need to make a pillow fort. A big
Except
one.
in
Another
the boys' room, there's
pillow fort.
one bed. I'm just kidding.
And there was only one bed.
Okay, so Yasern quickly starts taking down the hammock and putting pillows and blankets and sheets and kind of tying them to the different corners of the room. And within 30, 45 minutes, especially if Vordoon helps, you will have a pillow fort.
I'll help you make a pillow fort.
Oh, good. We need someone tall. Excellent.
Yeah, he can reach the ceiling. It's only 8 feet tall in here, so he touches the ceiling, no problem.
How are you doing after almost dropping?
Well, a bath was nice. Cleaned the poop out of my pants. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I feel like I'm making a positive difference. So even if I did fall to my death, I think it would have been a win.
Not for me.
Means I got more good to do.
I think you have a lot to accomplish before your time is up.
I hope so. But Estrella works in mysterious ways.
I'm sure she does. Where are you from, you certain? I don't think I actually know that.
It's been a while. Long time.
Trying to figure out where I wrote it.
Okay. I was like, this is either it's the name is a long time or
Flip. I had it. What happened to that?
I was born in the Grave Rose Timberland, but I didn't stay there long. I moved around a lot. Once I had my employer, I didn't stay in the same spot for very long. I don't have very many memories of the Grave Rose Timberland. I did return there at one point while I was employed, and it was not a pleasant time.
what was that?
Why was that?
Yeah.
Because my boss was a vampire, dude. His business was pain. Trickery and master of manipulation. It was horrible.
Just because the vampire doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, but my boss at one point in time was a piece of shit too, and everyone looked at him like he was amazing. And he
Did
brought
you-
nothing but pain.
Nothing but pain.
And he's probably would be the opposite of a vampire. One of those, holier than thou types.
I think our employers have a lot in common, at least previous employers.
I believe so.
It's kind of weirdly messed up.
I think there's a lot of messed up creatures in this world. It doesn't matter if they're vampire or human or angel, god. They're all fucked up. The world deserves a little better.
Are they here to teach us what good is?
I think all they taught me was hate.
Hate. It took me a while, but I eventually learned it was a real good teacher. He taught me exactly what I don't want to be. I mean, I had to fill in some gaps. You don't get it all. You don't know what you want to be, but you know what you don't want, which is a start.
It's a very positive outlook on your seems to be a painful past.
There's only one way to get better at something, just doing it. I'm trying to get better at living after all that.
You're incredibly wise, yes, sir.
I think I have a thing or two I can learn from you as well, my friend. Speaking of which, where did you get these cigars?
You gave me this cigar.
Oh. I thought you gave me one.
No,
How many different cigars do I have?
last episode we shared one that you were smoking.
Oh! I misread that. Sorry. I thought you shared one with me. I'm gonna see if I can get some local stuff. Do you like pillow forts?
This is the first time. You're the first person I've ever known to make a pillow fort. Besides my mother when I was young.
That's very nice. Do you miss her? Was she a good person?
Very pained look on Vordune's face. Yes. I miss her every day.
I don't even remember my parents' faces.
Don't know if that's better or worse.
I feel like worse, but I don't have another frame of reference, so it's just it's a guess.
I got a weird conundrum for you. You like cigars so much,
Yeah.
but you hate fire. I'm very curious about that.
Well, tell you the truth. It's the only thing I actually remember about my family. They ran a cigar shop. So, honestly, I'm just trying to make up for lost time. Guess that's also why I make pillow forts and play around all the time. Trying to start back over where I left off before. All that happened.
Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. We can go find some good cigar shops.
That would be nice. Maybe killing some vampires.
I'm sure we could find some.
Bad vampires, sorry. Elaborate.
Of course.
You're a good friend, Vordune.
Thank you for saying that. I didn't know you already considered me to be a friend.
I keep my cards close to my chest, so I get that, but I can tell that you really do care, especially about Evelyn. And you seem to have fallen from heaven, and I'm willing to wager that was for a person, either yourself or someone you care about. So,
I
chill
felt
you.
I felt because I would not do what I was told.
To protect someone?
Yeah. Many someone's.
You have a good heart.
Sometimes. I am whatever I need to be in the moment.
You are more than just a tool, Vordoon.
Well, I'm glad you see me as more than such. That's why I respect you.
I respect you because you're tall. God. Just amazingly tall.
Got those good genes. Well, shall we finish this pillow fort? We finished putting up the pillow fort.
Pillow fort looks awesome. The moonlight coming in from one of the windows captures the bed sheet and kind of makes it all kind of glow. And it's not long before you get comfortable and are welcome to sleep. In the girls' room, Xanaphi, Evelyn, what are you guys doing?
Well, Evelyn was doing her usual stuff with her alchemical tools and making her daily mutagens. If there's a desk, if not, she's sitting on the floor doing it.
There's not a desk in here, no.
She is sitting on the floor.
Yeah, you have candle lit. It's kind of glowing and reflecting off your face as you're looking down at the ground. You have all your tools out and are fast at work. Anything you guys would like to do?
I'm just making straws.
Okay. Xanaphi's just pulling grass and twisting them and druid crafting them with a little spiral to keep the form of the straw. And within the hour or two, you have a good batch of many of them. Bendy
Is
straws.
that your new selling scheme? I'm gonna sell straws to people now.
I mean, I'll do just about anything that'll get me money. I think I'm tired of hunting for a while.
That's fair. Especially after everything that happened.
I think I'm just tired, aren't you?
Oh, I'm exhausted. Terribly exhausted. I can't believe my parents did this for over a decade.
Speaking of
And-
family... Nope, sorry, go ahead.
Just adventuring across the globe and fighting different types of creatures.
Speaking of family, how are you dealing with the whole brother situation?
I'm nervous. I'm excited to see him again. I'm scared that he is not okay. I'm scared finding him is going to make him not okay.
What do you mean?
Us finding him and then all hell breaks loose and we have to fight our way out and... I don't know. I'm probably overthinking and panicking a little.
I imagine that while Evelyn is sitting on the ground, Xanaphi's kind of close-ish to her, maybe facing her, laying on her stomach, and she would just reach forward and maybe as you're reaching for one of the empty bottles near you, take your hand and squeeze it. It's gonna be okay. We'll figure this out.
At least I know what he looks like in his disguise. If he's still using that disguise. I don't know how long that lasts. How long does that stuff last? I'm not good with magic.
I mean, I'm not good with that kind of magic.
I
And
see
you asked me
all
about
of you
plant
casting
shit.
things, and it's so cool to see.
I mean,
The
we can't do cool blood magic shit. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I didn't have a choice in the matter, but
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. I'm so sorry.
it's all
Let me just keep sticking my foot in my mouth.
no, it's good. I'd rather know how to use the abilities than not understand them. And it cause a problem in the future. Not that it will cause a problem in the future, I have no idea, but I mean, I've been on an orchard my entire life. What do I know?
I've been in a grove my entire life. What do we know? The world is full of many mysteries, one including blood magic and others about rocks and shit.
And, you know, Yasern being a vampire and Vordoon being a fallen angel.
Yeah, we got a lot to unpack with that.
Which one?
Yes.
Yes. Haven't even started talking about Cassius.
I don't... we don't have to talk about him. The vampire part, I think, concerns me the most.
I have questions, but I don't want to pry, because...
I do.
I saw how afraid he looked. That type of fear is conditioned.
PM, do I have any knowledge of vampires?
Make a history check.
First roll of the night. Ooh, I have good intelligence in history. That's a 20 total. A dirty 20.
Okay. So amongst the druid circles, there are tales of these dark and deadly creatures of the night. You have a vague understanding that they're inherently evil, and they like to use the forests as hiding places. You've never come across one, and neither has anyone in your tribe. But you do have a vague understanding of the blood-sucking and the curse that can be transmitted to change into one.
Listen, I know we've been traveling with Vordoon and with Yasern for a while, so I feel like we don't have much to worry about. It is a little concerning that it took him, Yacerning, some might even say, took him this long to bring it up. It makes me a little nervous now.
I understand why he didn't. Especially with how well known it is that vampires are well known to be manipulators and can alter perceptions.
Right.
But of all the stories that I have been told and taught, Yasern is not like any vampire.
Oh, definitely not. He sleeps with stuffed animals. Something I am pretty jealous of, to be quite honest.
It looks very comforting, and I assume that is exactly why he has them, for comfort.
All I have is this, and she holds up her now half-empty bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. First roll of the night. Can you please roll us a Constitution saving throw?
That's the second roll of the night, DM.
Who rolled? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, roll the history check.
That's right.
I will also roll one because I was also drinking.
Nat 20, baby! I'm fucking good.
Oh my gosh.
I also got a dirty 20.
Okay. I don't
We're
know.
fine.
I don't know what it is about just the bath and the conversation and just maybe the moment of safety that you feel, but you are able to have coherent, good tact in your speech. You do feel a little bit more vulnerable to share than normal, but you by all means are not drunk.
Can I see your hand for a second?
Yeah.
And she'll take your hand and put her fingers like this around your wrist, trying to measure. Cool, thanks.
When you do hold her hand, you do see all of the scars from when she's cut it, from using the blood magic.
You have to do that every time.
I do. Kind of have to get to the blood to use it.
That was a stupid question. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I know they're not pretty to look at. I try to keep it in one spot, so, but it gets itchy.
I don't think it's ugly though. I think it's a mark of your strength.
Thank you.
And after a couple of seconds, she will pass over a druid crafted this little bracelet, and it's like woven vines together, and there's little, like the red ruby you gave her, little pops of red ruby flowers and some cherry blossoms. It won't last long.
Regardless, I love it. Thank you.
Thanks for the rock. I like
You're
it a lot.
welcome. I'm glad. Oh, we never completed the explanation of what my brother looks like.
That's true. What does he look like so I know which one not to kill?
Imagine me a little bit taller, and, you know, not as curvy. We are twins. And if we were both the same gender, we would technically be identical.
I think Sleepy's blushing, not Xanafi.
Que no los dos, man.
Okay, no, those. You're right. You're right. Cheers to that.
The only difference... Well, he'll be in disguise, but when you do see him, he won't have the same... irises would probably be the best explanation.
Ooh, like his eye color.
His eye color's the same. But mine are kind of cat-eye-ish. His look like normal eyes. That's the whole blood hunter thing.
Honestly, not nearly as cool.
Well, he makes up with that with wings, so...
Oh shit, he's got
Like,
wings?
Not all the time. They when he does his thing, and he only does that when he's super angry, which doesn't happen often.
I can understand that. It's kind of late.
Yeah, we should definitely go to sleep.
Are there 2 beds, DM, or 1?
There's 2 beds. 2
Nice.
hammocks. Okay.
Oh, it's like being on the ocean again. I hate it here.
I'm just gonna make a pallet on the ground.
Okay. You hear giggling from the room across as the boys are building a fort. And
What are they doing?
If you're certainly he's making another fort. I mean, he did ask for all those extra blankets and pillows.
That's true. I mean, if you wanted to go, you could go over there instead.
Nope.
Doesn't matter
I
to
will
me.
get into this hammock, and the first time she attempts it, she falls out.
Just let me.
Okay, all right.
Hold on a second. I'll hold the hammock and then I'll hold my hand out for her to help her.
Okay. Yep. Climbs in. Get settled.
I hope you don't have to go to the bathroom anytime because I will be asleep.
Nope, I'm good.
Cool.
Okay. You guys
Good
get
night,
comfortable, and eventually
Good
sleep
night,
finds
Xanafi.
you. You wish each other good nights, and you all fall asleep. The next morning, you wake up to the sound of the bells going off as ships are leaving very early in the morning, 4 or 5 a.m. For some of you, this is a calming sound. The sound of work, the sound of normalcy, where people are living their lives without demons and coins and, Hydra hanging out under the city. It's just a normal day. You all wake up, you go down to breakfast, And you'll see Boris kind of give you all a nod. He looks a little sleepy-eyed this morning. There's not a lot of people here.
I bring out my bag of straws, by the way.
Evelyn fell out of the thing, getting out of the hammock.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just a thud. Fuck.
How many straws do you have? Like, I would say you made 50 over the night. Wow. For me.
I mean, yeah, you didn't make us pay for the room.
Okay, well, I want to pay for these. How much for the bag?
Don't worry about it. I'm feeling nice today. I got some rest.
Well, breakfast on me at least. Eat up before you go out.
She'll drop the silver that he gave her on the counter.
I'm gonna channel my inner Leo here. Actually, DM, if she spent a whole hour, she made 600.
Sheesh. Okay.
I didn't make that many. I would stop after like maybe let's say maximum. Ooh, can I roll a Constitution check to see how committed I am to this?
By the end of the night, they're like S-shaped and they're like treble clef straws.
Well, it's like how much effort am I willing to put in to persevere through this?
Let's just keep it at 50. You made 50.
No, I want to do more than that.
More than 50, less than 600. Okay.
Yeah, let's compromise at 150. Thoughts?
Well, let's let the dice tell a story.
Okay.
Roll a percentile D100.
D100. Once or twice?
Mid.
Okay.
58.
You made
I'm
58.
down.
There.
All right.
58 straws. Okay.
Evelyn or Cassius would interject and be like, how much are you planning on charging customers to be using the straws, or are you just having them use it for free?
I haven't thought of that. I was going to just make it kind of a thing that the Empty Net has. If you come drink here, you get a straw. You know, nobody else has straws.
You should charge him for it. I only made you like 58 or something.
How much should I charge?
I don't know. How much are your drinks normally?
A few copper.
Maybe a couple more copper.
Deal. A few more copper comes with the straw. Made by Xanafi. Is that what you...
that to
Yeah.
the shit, what's the first? Or Strange Bedfellows, would you?
Made by Strange Bedfellows. A Strange Bedfellow straw.
Yeah, we could make it like a play on words. The Strange Suck Fellows, right?
No, absolutely not. You say
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh.
Boris, I will take every single one of those and burn them.
Okay.
Do not repeat that.
I won't do that.
Just Strange Bedfellow straws is fine.
Okay. Strange Bedfellow straws. Got it. Great. Well, you guys have a good morning. Hopefully I see you soon.
Hopefully.
And with that, you guys are out in the streets of the Diamond Port. What would you like to do?
There are hands raised, so let's find out.
Mine was first. I just want to know what we had for breakfast, DM.
This morning, you had eggs, you had spotted dick, some beans.
I don't want that.
And
I want that.
Some potato.
I'll do the potato and the eggs, thank you.
Okay.
Extra dick, please.
It's spotted dick. And
Extra
yes,
spotted dick, please.
you do get the extra spots on that, yes, sir.
What is that? I just wanted to make a jokey.
Oh, it's
You don't know what spotted dick? Oh wait, no, I do like spotted dick. I mean, I like the.
Sorry.
Oh no! You just got clipped. Did you see that? I just felt it in the forest.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Okay.
Sorry, chat. It's really delicious, actually. Though. Please Google it.
It's like sausage. It's meat.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's not what I
English
thought
sausage.
it was. What's the little pastry thing?
I have no. I don't know.
Oh, Yorkshire pie? No, that's not it. Something pie. It is a pie. It is something pie.
I might think of the wrong thing.
I hope that answered your question.
Oh no, I'm not. Spotted dick is a traditional British steamed pudding. I was thinking of the correct thing. We're good.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
you guys have your breakfast. You go back for seconds and then thirds. You are full. You have all of your spell slots back and all of your HP back and no exhaustion. What are you doing this morning?
I imagine that Vordoon probably went for a run and did his push-ups.
I did. Thank you.
Can I join you on the run?
Sure.
Cool.
How athletic are you?
Well, how fast are you running?
Yeah.
Well, I want to know. I might try to challenge her to keep up.
Okay.
I don't know. How
So-
athletic do I need to be?
Can you draw on the map your trail this morning? I will tell you, if you were to circle the whole northern side of the town, you're looking at about maybe 4-mile run,
Okay. Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
5
I
miles.
can do that in an hour.
Okay. So you're starting at the
Like
diamond
round trip?
port. Where are you going?
Well, all right. Let's try this here.
Yeah. Starting at the diamond port and ending at the diamond port.
Oh, where's the diamond port?
It's in the northeast.
Last time I tried to be bonding time.
Yeah. So you both go out.
I'll slow down if she can't keep up.
Well, you don't know if I
Make-
can't keep up.
Make a strength athletics check, the both of you.
Wild shape. Do it.
Oh, into a sea.
No, I can only do into a fucking otter.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, but how adorable
Oh.
would that be?
DM, really quick, like logistics speaking. Also it's a 16.
Okay.
How did this town react to Beanie Baby? Can I expend a Beanie Baby slot to have them up and out the day before? Or are they like, ugh, yucko, kill that thing with fire?
They won't. They will be like ill yucko, but not necessarily kill that thing with fire if they see it next to you.
Okay, cool. I would have liked to have Beanie Baby out, but Beanie Baby's not coming with me on the run.
Okay, so they're out, but not with you.
Yeah, they're sleeping in.
Okay, got it. So Beanie Baby is just hanging out with the rest of the group next to Cassius and Yasern and Evelyn as you all go out for your morning run. It is a beautiful, crisp morning. The salt and the birds and the waves crashing against the piers. And you guys make it back. Vordoon can absolutely kind of or open a gap between you two, but he keeps it at a conversational pace. A 16 actually is really good. You guys are able to jog and talk at the same time.
Ugh, you do that every day?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mix it up with some weight training, but my armor is very heavy. Actually, my new armor is pretty light, but
I was gonna say, I forgot you were doing that in your armor.
Okay, you guys make it back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
are you doing okay? Do we need to slow down?
No, we're fine. Just keep it. If we stop, I'll die.
Okay, no stopping. Fight through the pain. What made you decide to go on a run with me this morning?
Need to do more. It's time to stop being stagnant.
Staying active will keep momentum.
Usually I spend a lot of time in the forest, and that's where I'll get my daily steps in. Not much forest on cobblestone.
Oh. Well, you're welcome to join me anytime.
If you wake up this early every day, I don't know. More power to you, but I cannot for it. I'm so tired.
You'll get used to it. And I guess I'll finish up running and go and meet the others. One real quick thing though, before I want to go to the room where I kind of get a towel off and wipe down after the sweat.
Yeah.
But also do my meditation in the morning.
Okay.
But I want to specifically ask Anon a question.
Okay. You find room. You kind of move the bedsheet up and out of the way because you can't really walk in this room anymore, but you find a space, you crack the window, and there you kind of kneel or sit however you need and begin to meditate as the sun breaks the surface of the water and the sunrise continues, glowing off of your mithril. What do you ask?
It seems others are finding out about what we have in store. Do you have any idea how they would know that already?
You wait for an answer. And are you casting anything or doing anything besides just a regular meditation?
No, it's regular meditation.
Okay. Waiting for a response. A seagull lands on the windowsill and just kind of is holding a piece of bread, looks at you kind of puzzled, and then flies away. No other response or no other feeling or insight from the question.
Right, well. Stay silent. Then I'll get up and go back downstairs to everyone else.
Okay. You go downstairs. Everyone's outside, and now it's probably 9:30 in the morning. What would you guys like to do or go?
Man, that was some good dick. I could use some clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah. Now that I got this mithril, I feel like some cool robes would do me good.
Say if he slyly checks just to make sure that his ass isn't hanging out.
Does it have a little mithril window?
No.
Oh, I mean, like from when you had your one pants burnt off.
His white underwear shows from underneath.
Little coffins on it.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cute.
adorbs.
Yo, market that. We can make that. We can make that.
Gaming related's own.
Coffin underwear. Your certain
Off
style.
undies.
Okay. You can go find some clothes. You can go find a tailor. Make an investigation check. Let's go find you some underwear. I mean, some
I almost
overwear.
just rolled physical dice.
Overwear.
They got an insight, you said? Or perception? Insight.
Investigation.
Yeah,
Investigation.
9. Oh,
Okay.
investigation.
Yeah,
I'm helping because
19.
I've been here.
with Evelyn's help, you are able to go over to the farmer's market. And there you can see that there is a tailor, there is a jewel crafter, you see that someone's making necklaces, you see that someone's selling pottery, you see someone selling paintings, and some cool finger foods as well. You find a tailor, and as you walk into their booth, you'll see that they have clothing that's kind of all leather colored or leather toned with some accent colors. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some navies, purples, like just something to cover up the armor because it's mithril, so I don't want it to be overt.
Yeah.
That like I'm
display.
sporting Gucci fucking.
Yeah.
I'm driving
woman-
around in a Tesla.
The woman there, who's running the tailing shop or the tailor, is gonna say, "Well, dear, I have this, and it's just a solid blue robe. But if you're looking for something custom, and give me some time, I'm happy to make something for you."
How much would that cost?
For the robe, it'll be 3 silver. For what you're looking for, it'll be more like 10 gold. She immediately starts wrapping measuring tape around her waist and your shoulders as she's talking.
Also, Yusern, you should have at least 300 gold pieces in your.
Oh,
inventory
300
right now.
gold.
Because I'm sitting on
That
10
was
silver.
that was out of
I was
character.
like,
Out of character. I was trying to tell Derp.
10 gold, and I can make something for you in the next couple days.
I like that. Make it real form-fitting, but
Okay, yeah, come in.
put some moons on there too. That'd be nice.
Okay, 11 gold. It's a deal.
Can you
And-
put like those 2 straps that come down the front, like a tabard? You know.
Yes. Do you want a low V on this one?
Is my mithril a low V?
It is not.
No.
Okay. Yeah, great. So within 20 minutes, she takes all your measurements and says, "Come back within a 10-day. I'll have it for you."
Word.
Okay, that'll be 11 gold plus 5 silver. And now your mithril's covered with just like a blue and leather robe. It's not armor, it's just clothing. And you're no longer walking around with your mithril exposed.
Smart.
After we exit the shop, Evelyn is like, "Is there anything else we want to do before we head towards the place that should not be named out loud?"
Voldemort.
Who?
Who's that?
Voldemort. Sorry, it's a place. I go there all the time.
I haven't heard of that either, but alright.
Do we have any healing potions?
Yes. We also have the entire bag of holding full of
Oh,
water
I forgot
that
about
can give us
the water.
the
That's right.
short rest ability.
So you take a look in the bag of holding. That water has been housing a dead, severed Hydra
Yeah,
head.
I knew this was gonna. I knew this was gonna.
Uh,
No, he took it out. He took it out. He took it out. He took it out.
Where is it?
Also,
It is still in Softpa's shop.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
think he put it back
You
This is-
left it
I-
at Soft Paws.
because he
the
wrapped
fuck
it all
going
up.
on?
Okay.
I thought bag holdings keep things in different areas so they don't actually ever touch. That's how they've been described.
I was just thinking it was like just a big old bowl of
Big
water.
lake.
Free floating.
But I
I'm
do
asking
understand
why that
in
is a
the
problem
book
and-
it's like a void and whatever you think of grabbing appears and you pull it out and it's like nothing's really touching.
That would
the
be
way I'm-
so yucky, though.
The way I imagine is just like
Super yucky.
an extra space where you guys can put stuff. The haversack does have different pockets. You're right. Okay. We were supposed to nerf it. I just haven't gotten around to it. So for now, we'll roll with it. You have 2 gallons of really good water to drink.
I also think everyone has their water skins full of it as well.
And not 2 gallons. It was like 200 gallons. Something crazy stupid.
Yeah, it was like two. It was like
We'll
200 something
fix
gallons.
that. We'll fix that.
We're doing drinking challenge. Let's go.
I was about to be like, "Don't you take that from me. I haven't had a chance to experiment with it."
500
Oh,
gallons.
Oh, yep.
We'll
Because
fix it in
I
post.
plan on making healing potions with it.
Okay.
But if I have time, which I don't at the moment, because my brother has waited long enough, I could probably make healing potions with the water, because I don't know how long it being out of the grove / whatever magical well it was in, if the properties stay for a long period of time. Because magic stuff, so. Next time we have a really good I'll look into it.
Okay. You guys have 2 ways to get into the booty hole. You can go find a boat, and you can paddle around the eastern port. Or you can go through the sewers. What would you like to do?
Are we in the shop center right now?
You are in the farmer's
Yes.
market, yes.
Is there any parents with their kid?
Make an investigation check.
7.
You don't see any kids running around here, no.
How about a gnome?
You do see lots of those. Lots of them.
Hey kid, would you like to get your face painted? What's your favorite animal?
Excuse me? Wait, animals? Can you do an octopus?
Prestidigitation. Try and make him an octopus.
Okay, do you have a looking mirror? I can't see what it looks like. Does it look good? And it's an old gnome that looks like he's wearing like actual like mage clothing, probably heading towards the guild.
I'm gonna polish up my shield and try and.
You just put the lion shield up.
It's not the lion one.
Oh, which one is it?
I think it's just like the one I came preloaded with, which is like it's my holy symbol, so it's got some moon crap on it.
Okay.
Crap.
He's gonna say,
Wild.
thank you. Does it come off? Does it come off?
And then Yestern's just gonna run. Yestern's just gonna run.
Wait, sir!
He's gonna give a stare of like I didn't think that through and just run.
Okay. He just bolted through the farmer's market. Okay. That happened.
Yeah, that sure happened. We should probably go find him and then figure out where we're going. Do we have an opinion on water or sewer?
I would rather die than go in the sewer. And I imagine in this instance, Cassie would be like, yes, I agree. You know,
that sounds just like him.
Man, it's like he's in the room with us.
It's like I could still hear his voice.
We're telling people I'm dead.
Okay. Well, within the Diamond Port, you go look for a boat. Make an investigation check.
While they're looking for a boat, I would like to go to the end of one of the docks.
Okay.
Oof.
Is it boy time?
You go to...
End for me.
You go to the end of the dock, and you'll see that most of the ships have already sailed for the day. They're all out. You do see that there is a dock worker that is a young boy with blonde hair, kind of combed over, and he's wearing really nice leathers, and he's got what looks to be a notepad on his lap, and he is currently pushing himself in a wheelchair, and he's looking at all of the ocean and just watching the boats. As you approach, he twists the wheels and turns 180, and he's like, "Good day, sir. Sightseeing, or can I help you with something?"
Need to call something.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Call what?
We'll say sightseeing. I'm just gonna go to the other of the dock here for a little bit. Is that alright?
Yep, of course. Of course. If you need anything, the name is Neb, and I'm here to help. Watch your
Pleasure
step.
to meet you, Neb. I'm Vordoon.
He gives a nod, and you can see his eyes are kind of wide open as he's looks at you from the ground all the way up, and he sees the half dragon skull on your shoulder from the Sahagwin. Yeah, quite the sight. And he starts to push himself down the pier, away from you, back towards the docks. You're free to walk towards the end of the pier.
Well, I am going to spend the next 10 minutes summoning Uldar.
Oh boy.
But I'm going to summon him in his original form, the giant manta ray.
Okay. So, looking at the end of the water, you see it looks like the pier is moving because the water is just continually waving underneath the giant wooden beams. And as you begin to concentrate on summoning Udar, your steed, you see a glint of white flickering underneath the water, and then you see a black shadow, and the shadow itself is 8 feet wide, maybe 10 feet wide, and a good 5 feet long, and you see there's a 10-foot tail as Udar suddenly breaks the surface of the water and comes up into the air, flaps its wings, and splashes into the ground, or into the water, and swims around the bottom of the dock. You have summoned Udar in his manta ray form.
Good to see you again, Uldar. Were you able to get the magistrate?
You're going to see Udar go down underwater and disappear, and then come up and almost reach the surface of the pier itself that you're standing on, and then splash into the water again.
Seems like a yes.
It does feel like a yes.
All right. Well, we may have need of you soon, Uldar. I'll be right back. Just follow closely along the shore. I'll go find the group.
Okay. You see Udar
You'll
dip
find-
underwater.
Oh, okay.
The rest of us are struggling to find a boat.
Yeah, you guys rolled a 10, an 8, a 7.
Yeah.
Then on my way back, do I see Neb?
Yeah, you'll see Neb. He is just pushing himself on the dock towards the next pier. And he sees you before you see him, so he kind of stops and does another 180.
Neb, is there a small boat we could rent?
Yeah, sure. Fishing boat or a kayak? What kind of boats tickles your fancy?
Enough for 5 people to handle. What would you say?
A fishing boat, for sure. We would be needing nets and fishing gear.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Okay, great. Would you need a guide as well? Are you familiar with the Diamond Port?
We're familiar enough, right?
Yes.
We're fine.
Okay, very well. Yeah, it'll be 5 copper. For the hour. How long are you going to need the boat?
I'm just gonna hand him like 4 gold and be like, we're unsure.
Oh. He quickly writes it down. And who is Vordoon? Is the boat going to be in your name?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Right this way. And he starts to push the wheelchair towards the end of the Diamond Port, and he's going to point down some stairs, and you're going to see that there's a couple boats that are tied up. Any one of your choosing. The white one there is the one that has the fishing gear. You're welcome to it for as long as you need it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Tide's coming in about 4 hours, so for now the tide is out. The calmest of waters are now, so enjoy the scenery.
Hey, Neb.
Yes.
Do you by any chance know anything about the Moonlit Cove, where it is?
The Moonlit Cove. Yes, I've never been to it. I prefer to keep my feet on ground. But it's this way. And he points towards the Moonlit Cove, which is not where the entrance to the booty hole is. It's actually south of Elendor's Glade. There's a little tiny island, and there's where you'll find the Moonlit Cove.
How do you spell Elendor's Glade?
Elandor apostrophe S. Elendor's Glade.
Okay, cool. Awesome, thank you.
And it's right here on the map.
Oh, what?
Here. This is where you can find the Moonlight Cove.
Wait, let me zoom out. Can you ping it?
Yeah.
Oh! Snap, it's right there! I thought it was like up off the map. Oh, I'm a
The
dingus.
entrance that you guys know of is here. On the northeast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's the third cave.
That's right.
I have that in my notes.
You got it.
More.
It's very smart.
Okay.
Okay, you guys all get on your little boat. It's actually pretty spacious. You see that there's fishing nets. You see there's a tackle box. There's a couple fishing rods. There is an underwater spear gun type of mechanism. There's a really tiny anchor. You see that there's a couple life jackets or life vests. And you guys have about 50 foot of rope that's already on the boat. And you guys are going to set sail. Now, who's actually piloting this boat?
I would assume me, since I have sea vehicles.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with your sea vehicle if you already have it.
Can I assist because I've been on a ship with him before?
Absolutely. You guys have survived hurricane weather out in the ocean. And it was a very long trip, so...
What would be the value to query for sea vehicles?
I think it would just be your proficiency, which I think is a +3. So
Isn't it intelligence?
Yeah, I believe it's
intelligence plus proficiency,
Okay, give me a sec.
and then another +3,
Intelligence.
and then an
then-
advantage because
and you have advantage. So just do intelligence +6. Squire Cassius sings a sea shanty while playing his violin.
Wait, where do you see that? Aw,
He posted it.
Yeah.
get out
That's
of
it.
You need to be laying down, you little plague rat.
to see
Okay.
You probably.
the name of the ship.
All right,
is
so a dirty 20.
Elliot.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so you are just going to see the biceps and the back muscles on board Dune as he starts to paddle out, and then he starts
Yeah,
to
we
paddle
do.
with one arm as he turns the boat. He goes underneath the piers, and he starts to time it after every wave. He really digs into it, and eventually you guys get out into calmer waters, and then you see it. This gigantic creature just almost break the surface of water, and it's got a wingspan that's a good 10 feet wide, and you see the giant manta ray for the first time as it just
What the fuck?
darts up to the surface.
Yours.
You see the two white spots on the top of its head. The top of it's completely black, and then it dives back underwater and
What
continues to
was
circle that.
that?
Your CERN pulls out his light crossbow.
Please
I
don't-
picked up the harpoon
Please
gun.
don't shoot Uldar.
You have a name for this beast?
The wolf that
Yes.
we met in the forest.
Yes, I summoned him as a manta ray.
Oh,
His form changes?
Cassie's threw a dagger at him and got a net.
Cassie!
It's not waterproof, so it just fizzles out. Don't argue. I'm just playing.
Sorry for wasting.
It's your crit to waste.
Okay, and eventually you make it
That's-
around. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, that will be helpful if something happens, I guess.
I figured we can use it to scout a little. Use him to scout a bit.
Okay.
Eventually, you guys make it around towards the eastern side of the city, and you see that the walls become cliffside walls that go up a good 80, 90 feet. And you can see that there's different natural cave holes along this whole area. Water crashes into some of them and just spouts this big white foam as the water recedes. And you count the third from the end, and you see it's not a very big hole, but it does fit your boat. And it is pitch black within a good 15-20 feet from inside the cave. You guys are probably 50 feet away from it, and paddling strongly towards it.
I have an idea. I don't know if it's weird or not. I'm just gonna shoot it if everybody's okay with that.
The hole.
Shoot the hole?
No, I was going to say I could cling onto the bottom of the boat when we enter.
Let's not do that.
If
Wait.
there's an ambush.
Wait, actually...
I don't know.
kinda-
Is it weird?
He's kind of cooking with that a little bit.
We're going to be watched heavily while we're there. It is going to throw everyone to target and look at us even further if one of us crawls out from underneath the boat.
That actually is a little accurate.
I'll stay there until I hear thump thump 3 times.
I think, actually, Evelyn has a really good point, and we should not have you do that.
Okay.
I would rather have you close. This is not going to be a safe place for any of us.
Us.
This is gonna be fun. Right?
Sure.
All right. We're taking her in.
Did you want to send Uldar in first? Or... you said scout, so I didn't know if you had a plan.
Well, yeah, we can go. I figured one of us could ride him and take a look.
Ride him?
I'll do it.
Yes.
If not him, I'll do it. I can...
Actually, that does make more sense, because since you can breathe underwater...
Oh, yeah, I can't...
or,
breathe.
well, can hold your breath. I mean, I do have a potion of water breathing, if we really need it. Because I did make one.
So use?
Uldar could swim under the surface and stay under there and not be detected.
Keep my little head up. Look around. Pop my head down. Come back out.
And
Just like
now that you're wearing mithril armor, you are not as
Heavy.
loud.
That too.
I can be quite sneaky.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. We can fish while you are scouting. And then once you come back and let us know what's going on, then we'll figure out a plan from there.
Okay. Vordoon, keep these dry for me, my friend. He's gonna hand you the cigars.
I'll take him.
Okay.
Keep them secret. Keep them safe. He's gonna jump on
Okay.
the fucking...
And you splash into deep ocean water, and it is freezing cold. And Uldar, you see the 2 white flecks that are just white spots on the top of his eyes. He darts towards you and slows as you grab onto the wings. You can feel just the raw power that is Uldar, this giant manta ray. It takes you deep underwater, and then the water itself turns pitch black. And even with your dark vision, you have a really hard time seeing anything. And then you start swimming, or it starts swimming towards the cave entrance. you are going to quickly realize that the cave entrance is shallow water. Maybe at this point, out of the ocean, maybe 30 feet deep, and then it gradually becomes 20 feet. And by the time you make it to the first tunnel, you're only looking at about 12 to 15 feet of water, and it is clear water. You can see the you can see the surface, and you can see even the rock formations that are the surface, and you start to see that there's torchlight off into the distance. But you can tell that this water isn't one that's going to be like dark enough for you to hide from anyone per se. Nevertheless, you can continue to move forward. So is Udar going to follow your command, Vordoon? Are you controlling it? How does that work?
He can kind of follow. Sorry,
Yes, sir.
you speak celestial, right, Cern?
No.
No? Okay. But it doesn't matter. So, he understands every language I do, I think. So
Okay.
Okay,
Most I could talk to him in Primordial.
you could. Okay, so you guys come up with a plan where you like pull on the right wing and it turns left. You pull on the left wing and it turns right. You pull on both and it stops. You push down and it turns around, etc. You'll come up with some rudimentary navigation on Uldar.
Underwater toothless.
Underwater toothless, yes.
Stop!
Perfect.
That's so cute.
So Uldar is going to swim, and I need you to make.
Can I use my item, my Wraith necklace, to give me advantage on stealth?
You absolutely can. So make a stealth check.
And it's actually at advantage now. Can you believe that?
Let's go. No disadvantage on stealth.
20.
Okay. Okay. So I am
30.
I'm going to put you on the map. And please do not move your tokens.
Aw, nuts.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys are outside of the cove, but I don't want you to be blind, so you're kind of out there on the bottom. Okay. I need you to make a perception check. And it'll be with disadvantage as you're looking underwater.
Oh. With disadvantage. Hey!
Okay.
30-20. Let's
Okay.
go.
Udar swims about underneath the water, and you are going to see that there are boats that are the similar size to yours that have been sunk. There's about 3 or 4 of them that are sunken, that are resting on a sandy and rocky bottom. You also see that there is a post that is nailed into the ground, and as you look up past the surface of the water from below, you see that there is a cage, and in the cage you see that there is a rotting dead body, a corpse, and part of the goop and remains are kind of dripping into the water. You see there's a school of fish swimming underneath it. You can see that the cave opens up onto a lit sandy beach. You see that it breaks off towards the left into another cove that's kind of lit, but from where you are currently, you can't see anything. And then you see that there is a person who has 2 swords on their hips. You see that they are currently wielding a crossbow and are standing post on the northeast. You can also see that there are people on the beach. But from where you are, that's what you see with the 20. Where would you like to go?
Is there any way that I can tell that I could get to this body?
That body is probably maybe 12 feet off the water surface.
Okay. And how is it
in a
connected
cage.
to that post? Oh, how is the cage connected to the post?
With metal bindings. It's attached to the post.
Okay. Is there any corpses on the bottom of the water?
You do see that there are skeleton bones down there.
Is there any like actual full put together corpses, or is they all kind of?
No, bits and pieces.
Can I tell what sank them? Did it, like arrows or like cannonballs? Magic?
Not underwater. The sea life has been picking at these bones or these bodies. You see that there's a couple different skulls and stuff down there. Corrosion, yeah.
Can I have Mr. Foxy Manta Ray go like down this way over here?
You can. So as you circle around to this side of the map, you can see that this side of the map is going to lead you back out into the open ocean. But you can see that you can't come in through boat on this side. The water, there's different jagged rocks that would kind of crash. As you come around this bottom side, you're going to see that it absolutely does curve and lead back up into the booty hole from a different direction.
Hey, yo.
I guess I wouldn't have seen that as a little bit of metagamey, but I want to see if I can get to another angle in here.
Yeah.
And maybe see something else.
Yeah, so as you come up to this angle here, you're going to see that there is a broken and dilapidated bridge above, and you see that there is another person that is currently standing, and let me show you what that looks like. You are going to see that there, and this rock formation is probably 15 feet up, and you see the broken bridge, and you can see that there is a person that is also has a cutlass on their right hip, a crossbow in their other, and he is currently standing and looking around.
Can I tell what race he is?
He is a human.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to the group.
Okay. You head back to the group, and you'll see as Yasern comes up and out of the water with the great Uldar lifting him up to the surface. You guys are outside. You don't see any boats coming in or out. You're in open water, and you have fishing gear, so if you're pretending to be fishing, or if you are fishing, that's where you are, and you'll see Yasern pop up.
Best way to fake it.
Also, can I, off topic, just say how beautiful your maps are, and like seeing the real life water and like the little fishies swimming underneath it. It's so freaking cool.
Yeah, thank you. I like playing with that map maker.
It's so good. Yasern will pop out, and he'll have the nebulous black smoke over his face, and he'll twist his necklace so that it's no longer a skull, it's like a coffin or something, and then it will drop, and he'll relay that there is like 6 guards in there, and plenty of sunken ships, dead bodies, like they obviously, I don't know, they're just gonna probably kill anyone they don't know. Like, they put someone in a frickin' cage.
In irons?
Were they wearing irons? Or was it just thrown in a cage?
That's what they're called.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know.
The iron cages.
Yeah. It's a messy body in there. Real nasty stuff. Fish like it though.
I believe Cassius was going to disguise as Captain Yang Ye. That was the plan, right?
I think so. Okay.
Because he's a captain, so.
Okay. So Cassius casts the spell, and don't need to anymore.
Don't need to anymore. Okay.
We're
We own part of the company. Okay, so we already have the paperwork claiming that we own part of the company, so. Okay, that makes it a little easier. Because my next worry was we're not in colors technically.
I know I was going to bring that up.
We own the ship, but we don't actually. We're not. None of it. Well, Yaserin's wearing some purple, but
You guys are the crew of the Sunglider, working for Captain Yang Ye. The colors was the handshake.
owners, part owners.
Part owners of the Sunglider. If that's what you wish to tell them as your colors.
That's pretty much what we'll have to do. Because.
All right, Cassius, do the talking. Yeah.
Cassius, do the talking.
I'm not gonna roll.
I'm not with yourself.
No,
Yep,
I won't do it.
Role-playing it.
I won't do it. You guys don't want to hear me roleplay that. So,
Yeah, we do.
are you guys going in? Are you guys paddling in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I
So-
forget to say out loud that I wanted to take the harpoon gun with me?
No.
Like,
But-
whenever we get off.
You can.
Definitely did not say that out loud, but you did now.
So, Xanaphi, this
Nay.
harpoon gun works as a longbow, except it has a hook shaped barb shaped tip on it, and it's got 30 feet of really thin fiber access fishing line. It can be used once, and then you have to use an action to reel it back in. Its speed, which is 30. It'll require your strength in order to reel in whatever you catch. So, you guys begin to paddle into the booty hole. And as you paddle in, you are going to see the body that is dead and in the cage. And you guys slowly paddle past it. You'll notice that this place is very quiet. And then you're going to hear a woman as she is going to call out to you. And this woman...
Oh, those eyes are dope.
She is a furbulk. She is wearing a blue turtleneck sleeveless shirt with this beautiful cyan royal blue. She's got earrings on her very large droopy ears. She's got greenish gold eyes. And her hair is kind of tied back behind a bandana. And she's kind of leaning up against the wall. And she has one hand on her cutlass or her sword on her side. And she's going to say, "Well, well, well. Look what the tides brought in. And who might you be?" As she points the crossbow, not at you, but at the water in front of you.
Partial
You'll hear-
owners of the Sunglider.
Ah, we hear that's the Captain Yenye. We do be hearing he's caught some fortunate sails in his wind, or winds in his sails. How lucky for you, sailors. Do tell me more. What brings the crew of the Sunglider to the booty hole?
Remember what we were
Cassius.
here for.
Cassius.
Yeah,
Cassius. You guys
is
are
like,
elbowing Cassius.
we're here to curate. I'm bad at this, guys. I'm bad at being Cassius.
Cassius,
Curate,
write a script for us to read.
Come on, Cassius. Wait. What's his last
Business
name?
avenues.
What's his last name? Again, Cassius's last name. I only remember the Thyleo and Ianthe.
He's Squire Cassius, does it?
I feel like he says like, I am Quire.
Is it Ianthe?
No, that's Thyleo.
that's
He's
Squire.
not gonna give his full name
And
here.
I feel like he does like the at your service. We're here to build relations.
I imagine
there's-
Cassius with Captain
He does
Morgan this,
something fancy.
and he puts his foot up on the bow of the ship as Vordude is slowly pedaling you guys forward. And with his chest out, he says, you guys are from the Sunglider. She's gonna say, we be hearing news of all of your ventures. We understand you guys came in from Lochlean. Captain Selena be wanting to hear about that. And what proof have ye for sailing for this Captain Yanye?
Well, we have the contract claiming, stating that we own 30% shares of business. In Cassius' voice.
Papers do be speaking 1,000 words. But your colors, let's see them.
I do the handshake with yes, sir.
Cassius.
Which is the handshake and then on the heart.
Here in the booty hole, we have a few rules. And seeing as your hand is close to your heart, that be one of them. We here are a bit of a commune, you see. All for one and one for all. Regardless of what crew and ship you be sailing for. You don't be stealing nothing from us, and we be stealing nothing from you. Do I make myself crystal?
Clear.
Thought your name was Flint.
I haven't told you my name yet. What, do you see a name tag on my shoulder?
It says you're level 16.
As Verdun slowly keeps paddling forward, you're gonna see that to the left there is a cove. And you're going to hear that other pirates are kind of coming about, and they're checking out what you guys are doing and who you are. And you could see that on this cove, there are beds and there are hammocks. There's a place to dock a boat with a ladder that kind of leads up to what looks to be a camping spot. There's 4 or 5 pirates that are there. Some are cooking. There's one that is looking at you, and just like the other guards, has the crossbow and the swords, just kind of watching you. Here he kind of whistles, and as he whistles to everyone, you see more and more people start coming out of the woodwork. Now that you're in the cave, you are going to see that on the shore, where the other people are, there are pikes, maybe 30 of them, and each one of these pikes have a skull on them, and you see that they turn them into lanterns, and with the jaws of the bone open, each one glows this bright yellow. You see there's one that has a skull on the floor. and you guys are very quickly becoming surrounded by everyone that's over here. There are other crews that be here hiding out in the hole. We have the Peridot, and you're gonna hear some yip 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 coming from somewhere in the cave as she calls out. We have the Fox Travelers, led by Captain Josephina Moore. The Gear Hoax, and you can see there's a gnome that kind of steps out of the group, run by Captain Tobrian. And then we have the Crimson Cider crew, run by Captain Salina Cora. As a matter of fact, the captain wants to speak with those who work for the Sunglider. Welcome. Rule number 2. If you be making deals down here, those deals are locked in blood. Again, do I make myself savvy?
I don't think she's here, but yes.
I thought your name was Flint.
My name is Flint Lockwood. And she gives a curtsy. And I be sailing with the Crimson Cider crew myself.
Duly noted. Duly.
Playing with the chance of meatballs guy?
Oh shit! It is. Does he have spray on? Does she have spray on shoes?
Yeah, it's Flint Lockwood. That's the name. That's the guy.
Oh my god.
Okay, that was an accident. I was thinking in my head. Are you telling me that Are you telling me that my subconscious pulled out?
You were hungry and
the chance of
DMing.
meatballs.
When did you watch that most recently?
Oh, it's been years. Anyway,
I love that even more.
Understood. Flint crystal savvy. Will behave.
she laughs. So you guys are in the booty hole, and you're gonna realize that it is heavily guarded. They have made, as a matter of fact, she'll point it out. You see that one there? He's expired for at least a 10-day. This is what be happening to those who go against the order of us pirates. You see, although we're down below, we run this place. Be on your best behavior. And as the boat docks, with Cassius's leg up on the bow, he takes a step and lands on the sand.
Can I ask what that person did?
Aye, that one be stealing from the Peridot, which is a huge no-no, brother. Please, don't be doing that or you'll be ending up in the irons. A deal is a deal, as we say. You crew look like you be fitting in well in this hole. I don't understand. What is the joke? I tell the rules, I do the script, it's my job.
No, you're doing a
Such a great
fantastic
job.
job.
We'll
Your
fit in
captain-
wherever we force it in, you know.
Your captain wants to see us? You said they had potential business?
Captain Salina Cora of the Crimson Cider crew. Find her in our market, through the tunnel around the corner. Watch out, there truly be a hole here in the booty hole that is slippery when wet. So be very careful, because if you fall in, it'd be the last of ya.
What a way to go, though.
It is not the way to go, trust me. It hurts. Anyone who's ever fallen in has not ever come out.
Oh my god.
The booty hole of no return.
It's where we got our name from. Maybe later we can talk more about it. For now, my script is up. I didn't write anymore. Be on with it.
I don't think we need to talk about your booty hole.
I love
We're
the
good.
accent.
The game auto saves.
I hate that I'm not the right direction. Okay, there we go. That bothered the crap out of me. Why was I sideways?
I rotated the boat with you guys in it. You can write yourselves.
I did.
Okay.
Did she point this direction?
She pointed towards the west, around, and you're gonna see that as you look towards your left, you can see that these skulls are crudely cleaned. Some of them still have flesh and hair on them. You can see that there's crabs running about everywhere that scurry about as you step onto the sand. And you see that there's a group of pirates that are going to look at you. And one of them is a woman who has bright pink hair. And she's going to say, well, the Sun Glider. I understand that you guys command the airs. I've never been on a flying ship myself. The name is Tinker. Not after the fairy, just Tinker. And you are? As she approaches you all.
I go by E.
Hey. Adorable. Listen,
Vordoon.
Vordoon. Rules are rules, but we don't bite. I mean, unless you want us to. We're going to take a break, and it's going to be about 15 minutes long, but the show doesn't take a break, besides for technical errors. The wonderful Soaring Angel is going to run our halftime show. I think we're going to have a guest on today's show, which is going to be awesome. And then we're going to all drink some water, use a restroom, and refill our snackies, and we'll be back in 15. So, welcome back, players. Sorry I broke, but we'll come back to the booty hole as soon as we're done with this. So, stay tuned, everybody.
Ciao, Bellas.
Ciao.
Bella.
Greetings, my dears, and welcome back to the Fire in Tavern. Soren is not here today, but I will be your host, Zacharias Ollivander, of course, yes, quite so. So today will be a Q&A session for halftime. So if you've got any questions for me, send them in using your channel points. And before we get started, we'd like to give a shout out to our artists and meme crafters. Yes, quite so. Indubitably, quite so. We have artwork from Puckwadgy, Abracazam, Mrs. Toxin, and Ludabear09. Excellent collection of memes from Icotheus, Boop the Raccoon, and Minnie. Of course. We love minis too much. This season we wanted to steer away from AI and instead commission some very talented artists to bring our campaign to life. You notice our absolutely stunning character art for main cast is drawn by Abracazam. Yes, quite so. Our fantastic collection of emotes right here on Twitch were created by Ludabear09, Amber, Puckwadgy, and Scoopidity. Of course, yes, quite so. And this season's NPCs are drawn by our very own DM Junior Monk and lead cast member Always Sleepy, 907. Yes, quite so. If you are an artist or meme crafter, we'd love to see your work. If you visit our gaming-related Discord, you may post your artwork in the community art channel and your excellent memes in the Memes Are Us channel. Yes, quite so indeed. For those not using Discord, you can share your artwork by tagging us on Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok, whatever those are. Yes, quite so. For formatting purposes, landscape orientation is preferred, but not required. No, not required. If you do share your fabulous art, of course, it may be in our tavern, hanging right here in the Fireweed and Tavern, yes, quite so. So, this week I'll be answering your questions, yes, during today's Q&A session. Quite so. And before we get started, quick reminder to those hanging out with us for the Fireweed halftime show, you're more than welcome to send in your questions using your channel points, yes, quite so. Indubitably, yes, quite so. But please, be respectful. Keep in mind that your question may be refunded if it goes against our community guidelines. So, let's get started, shall we? Of course. Let's see, what have we got? Oh, hello, Lightning Hikaru. Yes, good to see you. Yes, quite so. Mopsy's in here. Yes, Vinny. Hello. Yes, quite so. Bongiorno Kiwi. Hello. Quite so. Well met indeed. Yes, quite so. Let's see. What have we got here? Let's look at your have time to say questions. Yes, quite so. Oh, from Minnie. Yes, quite so. Are you part of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang? Oh, I believe that is a very interesting question. I may or may not be part of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. That is confidential information. Yes, quite so. Confidential indeed. Yes, quite so. Indubitably. Yes, quite so. It is from Grassman. Hello, Grassman. I love you. I appreciate you so much, Grassman. Soren has told me plenty about you. Let's see. I believe Grassman streams on this platform. Yes, quite so. What does Zacharias think about touching grass? Yes, quite so. I believe it is necessary to touch the blades of grass quite often. Yes, quite so. Blades of grass, to touch them quite often. Yes, quite so. Touching grass is quite well. I think so. Yes, quite so, Grassman. Yes, you get it, Zacharias. I do. Yes, quite so, I do. I do get it. Yes. Touching grass is of utmost importance. Yes, quite so. Indeed, my dears, indeed. What else do we got? Yes. Sean, yes, quite so. Hello, Sean. How fared the others day, Sean? Yes, quite so. What did you do to Soren? That is an interesting question. Yes, Soren had some other business to attend to, so Soren has given the halftime show of this day over to me, Zacharias Ollivander. Yes, quite so. I believe I'm just fitting in temporarily. Soren shall be back, I'm sure. But for now, Soren is away on business. Yes, quite so. My dear, business indeed. Yes, quite so. What's your favourite spell? Oh, good heavens, that's quite a question. Yes, right. Quite so. What's your favourite spell, legal or otherwise? Oh, otherwise. Oh, of course. Well, Minnie, Mr. Mopsy. Yes, quite so. Favourite spell, legal spell. Yes, quite so. Favourite legal spell is prestidigitation. Yes, quite so. That's one of my absolute favourites, of course. Absolute favourites indeed. Yes. Quite so. Indubitably. Otherwise, I'll have to. That one's quite illegal. It's quite against the law. I do believe sharing it here in the Firewood in a tavern would be wise to share with all of you. So I suppose I shall share it. Let's see. Yes, quite so. In the post game, yes, after the second half, when we hang out in our Discord, yes, quite so. In the what was it called? The lobby, yes, the lobby. We will hang out in the lobby, yes, quite so. I shall share my favourite illegal spell, but I cannot share that spell here in the Firewood in a Tavern on this show. I believe I would get trampled down by the Wizard Authority, and we don't want to have any run-ins with the Wizard Authority today. No. Indubitably, quite so. No, my dears. We could never reveal my favourite. The favourite spell is prestidigitation. Yes, quite so indeed. Can you imagine an entire campaign with Zacharias? Gaming related, now that would be quite a spectacle, wouldn't it? Quite a spectacle, yes indeed. Quite a spectacle. An entire campaign, good lord. Entire campaign with just, good lord. What other characters would be in there? Would they all be wizards? Would everyone be a wizard? There'd be Zacharias. And let's see. Oh, all the characters, yes, quite so. We've got Sanofi, yes, quite so. I've got Zacharias, of course. I don't want you to get in trouble with the wizard cops. That's quite true. Mr. Minimopsy, yes, the wizard cops are quite perilous indeed. Yes, quite so. I know you only do clean legal magics. Yes, quite so. Only clean legal magics. That's yes, definitely quite so. Indubitably. Clean legal magic, yes, quite so. Definitely just legal magics, yes, quite so. Wizard cops, yes, Lightning Hikaru. Wizard cops are quite interesting, yes, quite so. If you must practice the illegal magics, I suppose, do not practice them during business hours, you will be hunted down, and quite so. There shall be repercussions for your actions. Yes, quite so, quite so. Jubilant giraffe, yes, quite so. Welcome in, my dears. Zacharias, when you were a baby, was your first understandable utterance quite so? Oh, quite so indeed, quite so. 'Twas not mum, 'twas not dad, 'twas not a father or sister or brother. No, quite so was quite so. This is indeed, indubitably so. Yes, quite so. It's a solid question indeed, and it was a very solid question, Mr. Miniropsy. Yes, quite so. Quite so. Oh, we have unfathomable mage, of course. My favourite spell is disintegrate. Oh heavens, unfathomable. Disintegrate is quite an interesting spell. Good lord, good heavens. That's it. I believe the wizard authority would be after you. Quite so. Oh, just don't cast that on any living beings. Yes, and the authority would maybe. It gets rid of the bodies. Quite heavens, good heavens. The unfathomable mage, you get rid of the bodies with disintegrate. Oh, I've never done that in my life. Good, quite so. Never done. Never. No. Not me. Not Zacharias Ollivander. Getting rid of bodies. No. No, good sir. No. No bodies here. No bodies anymore. Oh heavens! I must not utter another word. I will be in trouble with the Wizard Council. Yes, quite so. The bodies are the Wizard Council. Unfathomable mage. The bodies are the Wizard Council. You've taken out the Wizard Council. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Does this mean that we can do all of the unintelligible magical acts? Yes, quite so. Without jurisdiction. Yes, quite so. Possibly indeed. Oh, always sleepy. Let's see. How do I hide from the Wizard Council and police? Asking for a. Oh well, if you must hide from the Wizard Council and the police, yes, quite so. For your friend, of course. I'm assuming, my dear, this is not for you. Your friend should definitely hide in the back of the firewood tavern until after we are closed. And your very dear friend Zacharias Ollivander shall escort you to the safe house in our lovely city. Yes, quite so. And I shall perform magics much larger to distract the council from your presence, my dear. Yes, quite so. They threaten to take my pet magic rock. Oh, the unfathomable mage. That is quite a terrible thing. They threaten to take your pet. That is punishable by death indeed. Completely justified, my dear. Yes, quite so. I guess unfathomable mage truly lives up to your name. Yes, quite so. I believe so. Yes, quite so. Okay, so ditch your identity, fake your death and flee the state. Move to a cool country like Australia, lay low with your friend Grassman. I don't believe I've been to Australia. Grassman, this is incredible. It's a better plan than Zacharias has. Yes, quite so. Don't forget to remove the sin card from your crystal ball. That is an excellent point, Dubsnack, indeed. Yes, quite so. On my way. Is that what that means? On my way. I'm quite behind the times nowadays. Yes, quite so. Does the Wizard Council enter dwellings via chimney like St. Nick? They can, yes, quite so. Heavens, if you lock your front and back doors and all of your windows, and you do some illegal magics like I have never done in my life, of course, they can shrink down to the size of a mouse and climb in through your chimney. Of course. Yes, quite so. Spiders. Gingy requests spiders, of course. Well, that is quite a good thing to do. Yes, quite so. Spiders are essential. Yes, quite so. I tamed a false hydra yesterday. Yesterday, you tamed a false hydra, the unfathomable mage. That is quite interesting. Yes, quite so. Yes. I hear that Grassman will also make you a lemon slice if you give him a high five. That is exceptional, a lemon slice. Grassman, I must take my Zacharias Ollivander to Australia for a lemon slice, of course. Indeed, quite so. Zacharias would love it there. Yes, quite so. Quite so. Yes, Junior Monk, quite so, quite so. Quite so indeed. Indubitably, yes, quite so. I don't know what a lemon slice is, but I desperately want one. Always sleepy, I've heard. Soren has talked about this majestic lemon slice, I believe. That's quite so, yes, quite so. This lemon slice is a lemon cake, of course, yes, quite so. And the Grassman is an expert baker, I've heard. Yes, quite so. Quite so. Expert baker, the best of the land, of course. Yes, quite so. Yes, quite so. I love lemon-flavored stuff. Sign me up. Yes, quite so. Quite so. Zacharias is also a very large fan of lemon-flavored foods and liquids. Yes, quite so. Quite so. His name is Timmy. Who is Timmy? Timmy is... Oh, is Timmy your pet rock, mage? Oh, quite so. Quite so. Timmy your pet rock. Yes, quite so. Oh. Hello, Minnie. Yes, quite so. If I wanted to join the Shadow Wizard Money Gang, how would I do so? Hypothetically speaking, of course. Oh, quite so. Quite so. Quite so, yes. That is quite illegal information. Yes, quite so. The council may be after me if I speak of it in these walls. But if you visit after hours, yes, quite so. After hours, I may give you this information. Yes, quite so. Quite so. Yes, quite so. Quite so, Deb Snack. Quite so. Lady Musella, quite, yes. Yes, quite. Indeed, my dear. Yes, quite so. Quite so, indeed. Timmy is the false Hydra. Gale, god of ambition, is my magic pet rock's name. Of course, yes, quite so. Yes, the false Hydra is Timmy. Gale, the god of ambition, is the magic pet rock. Well, it's pleased to meet you, Gale, god of ambition, and I wish you safe travels in your escape from the Wizard Council. Yes, quite so. Quite so. The Wizard Council does not deserve your presence. Yes, quite so. Indubitably. Quite so. Did I paste a photo in the Lions back in the Hunt channel the other day? I believe so. I believe Grassman has shared this majestic lemon slice he speaks of. Yes, quite so. Quite so, indeed. Quite so. Understood, Zacharias. Quite so. Yes, Mr. Minimop. Share my secrets, but not in the walls of the tavern during operating hours. Yes, quite so. Quite so indeed, quite so. It would be very unwise of Zacharias to share said things in the tavern. Yes, quite so. I turned a hag into a pair of hag chucks. Nunchucks. Oh, that is unfathomable. Unfathomable indeed, quite so. A hag. Oh. Nunchuck hag. Oh. Have you used this hag chucks in any battles recently, Unfathomable Mage? I would like to know. Yes, quite so. Indubitably. I am level 12 in every class, fear me. Oh, heavens! Level 12 and you have a pair of hag chucks. Indubitably, yes, quite so. Fearsome indeed, quite so. Yes, quite so. I punched God on the face and won. Oh! Great heavens! You have traversed the skies and punched God in the face. That is quite a feat, yes. Quite a feat, Unfathomable Mage. Quite a feat indeed, yes, quite so. You are now the king of the wizards. Well, if I am in the presence of nobility, quite so. Unfathomable Mage, yes, quite so. King of the wizards, yes. I'm going to give Ice King an emotional support penguin. Oh, good lord. That is quite the quest. An Ice King has an emotional support penguin. This is a noble quest, Unfathomable Mage. A noble quest indeed. Yes, quite so. Lady Mustella, quite so. The purple diamonds. Oh, quite so. Thank you for the purple diamonds to the lovely gaming related. Yes, quite so. Thank you, Lady Mustella. Of course. Unfathomable, I bow to thee. Yes, I bow to thee, Unfathomable. Yes, quite so. King of the wizards. Yes, quite so, indeed. Unfathomable indeed. Jubilant giraffe. Indeed. Oh, great heavens indeed. Oh, good lord. Does thou have any more questions for Zacharias, Ollivander, or shall I begin to wrap up our little halftime show? I hereby allow all wizards to necromance. Oh, heavens! The unfathomable mage, that sounds like quite the dangerous, policy, yes, quite too. Necromancy running wild and rampant, that seems very, irresponsible, yes, quite too. As an aspiring wizard myself, I also pledge myself to the unfathomable mage, yes, quite so. Mr. Minimopsy, quite so. I believe thee will be thy quest to become a wizard yourself will be quite successful, yes, quite so, my dear, quite so. Greetings and salutations, quite so. Hello, Rev Eldred, quite so. Welcome in, yes, quite so. Pyro, I'm like 40 off from being able to inquire upon the wizard's knowledge. Oh yes, I deeply regret. I'm so sorry. Pyro, you may reach there indubitably. Yes, quite so. I created a time machine. A time machine. The unfathomable mage. That is quite interesting. A time machine is quite interesting indeed. Yes, quite so. Resurrection magic is considered necromancy. You don't see people thinking that. That is very true. That is quite true, Mr. Minimopsy. I may have misspoke. Yes. Quite so. Resurrection is quite a helpful tool. Yes, quite so. Yes, Rev is in here. Yes, Rev Eldred has appeared. Yes, quite so. End the necromancy stigma. Yes, quite so. Mr. Minimopsy, I believe I misspoke. We should honour this allowance of necromancy in all the lands. Yes, quite so. Sick in bed, unfortunately, quite so. Oh, heavens. Rev Eldred, I hope you recover from your illness as soon as possible. Yes, quite so. Many ill adventurers. Yes, quite so. Many ill adventurers among us on this day. Yes, quite so. It's a healing. I shall send healing spells after this. Yes, quite so. I shall do a healing spell for Revan, for Leon, and for all of the sick and the ill. And the injured, yes, quite so. 'Tis the season, unfortunately, yes, quite so. Go back in time and punch the puny barbarians. Us wizards shall inherit Middle Earth. Oh, heavens! You know, yes, quite so. Unfathomable mage, yes, wizards do deserve, yes, quite so. The recognition, yes. Quite so indeed, quite so. Yes, quite so. Well, I shall, yes, quite so. Inherit all of Middle Earth we shall, yes. Indeed, indubitably, yes, quite so. Well, before we wrap up right here in the tavern, of course, yes, Soren wanted me to remind you to get some water to drink, and some food to eat, and to stretch your weary bones, my dear. Take care of yourself. It is of utmost importance, yes, quite so. So please remember to drink something, stay hydrated, eat some solid sustenance, and take your breaks, my dear. Yes, quite so. If you have done so already, I'm very proud of you, my dear. Yes, quite so. Indubitably. Quite so. Very proud indeed. Yes. Thank you for hanging out with me here in the Firewood Inn and Tavern. I appreciate you all so very much. Yes, quite so. Thank you for all of the follows, the subs, the raids, and the biddies in Season 2, Episode 20 of Gaming Related. Your support means a lot to us, and we love you all very, very much. Yes, quite so. Those of you returning, welcome back, my dears. And to those of you new to Gaming Related, welcome in. Yes, of course, quite so. We are so happy to have you all here. Yes, quite so. Indubitably, quite so. Before we direct your attention back to Monk and the lead cast, don't forget to check out our social media platforms on, let's see, what are they called? TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Blue Sky, and Instagram for clips, announcements, and other fun content. Yes, quite so indeed. Yes, quite so. Thank you, Mr. Minimopsy, for sharing our lovely links there. Yes, quite so. Yes, quite so. Thank you so much for joining us for Season 2, Episode 20 of the Firewood Inn and Tavern Halftime Show. We hope to see you on Monday at 7 PM Mountain Standard Time. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related, my dears.
Welcome back. Can we give a shout out and some 07s in chat for Soren Angel? That was amazing. Dang. I was just thinking if she played a character in a campaign, How freaking cool would that be? As Ikarius.
If I may just also interject real quick, Monk. Did you guys know that Soren recently started streaming? And if you love
Yes.
that kind of energy, wholesome, crazy, sweet, and wonderful, you should definitely go tune into her streams. She's literally one of my favorite human beings on this earth. She's fantastic. If you want more energy like that, you gotta go follow Soren.
And
We love Soren here.
yeah, Dirty Rollers. If we have another campaign and Soren can be a player, I think she'd be amazing. I get to play with her on Tuesdays, which is fun. So
Oh, she's so good.
so good, so good. Vordoon actually DMs for us on Tuesdays offline, which is cool.
You ever want someone to give you trauma? That's for dude.
What?
You heard
Trauma.
me.
Trauma is not my middle name.
You just spell it. Insert middle name. Here's.
Okay, welcome back, players. Where we left off, you all have found your way into the booty hole. You met and learned all the rules from Flint Lockwood. You could see that people live here in the hole. There's a campsite due to the southwest as soon as you come in. And you are on the shore, and you were greeted by just a handful of pirates. Tinker comes up to you and is talking to you all, and he's gonna say, "Well, I know you just got here, but if you need a guide or anything, you just find me. I'm actually gonna be heading to the markets right now, if you want to tag along." Or you can find out on your own. But whatever you do, don't open that gate right over there. And she points to the gate behind you. And you can see it's actually a steel door. Don't look at it, Vordoon. That's off limits. Anyway, it's this way. And
Why?
Misfortune and Misadventure is in there.
What's behind it?
Well, some loot.
You know,
some stones.
no, if you didn't say anything, I wouldn't have been interested, but now I want to do nothing more than open that gate, right?
Well,
You probably shouldn't bring that up to people if you're going to be a tour guide.
I'm just telling you the rules. You're welcome to climb the fence. There's a warning sign for a reason. Anyway, and anyway, as I was saying before the stream cut off, I roll with the Geelhoeks, specifically Captain Tobrian, the buffest, most badass gnome there is. Anyway, cheerio, and she walks the other way. What do you guys do?
Do we want her to guide us, or are we going on our own?
I don't know. I don't know. We are here.
I want to open
Let's
the gate.
No, we're not. Please.
Yeah, I want to
But
open
just-
the gate so
I understand.
bad.
Cassius will pick up. Oh, Tinker, we would love to be shown about by you.
Great, wonderful. Yeah, right this way. And she starts to walk down this tunnel towards the left. Now, as the tunnel curves around on this side, you are going to see that it is going to be quite the tunnel. Let me just give you some more eyeballs here. There we go. And she's going to walk down the tunnel, and you're going to see that on the left there is a man who's currently sitting in a tent, and he is, it looks like he's currently asleep. The only thing you see hanging out of the tent are his feet. He's a little bit too tall to fit in it, but nevertheless, it is a comfortable spot for him. Don't mind all of the corners and, different campsites. You see, the booty hole is a safe haven for people like us. Although we can very much be on the surface with the rest of Tilboya, If you want freedom, this is where you find it. Down here. So, pay no mind, but do be respectful. And she steps over the feet. Now, over here, this is where the crew of the Crimson Cider hang out. And this is kind of a little bit of a game room. And here is where you're going to see there are 2 bathtubs. On the right-hand side, you're going to see that there are bottles of alcohol and cups. You see there's a Viking helmet looking thing that has 2 horns that have been hollowed out so that you could pour drinks into both of them and drink, very much like a baseball game that you'd go to. You see that there's people in hammocks that are sleeping, and then you see that there are 2 people that are currently sitting at a table and they are playing dice. Now, Evelyn, you recognize one of them. You recognize this tiefling who has his back to you. He's got 2 horns that are kind of pointed backwards. He's wearing currently just a white t-shirt. And he's got a beautiful pink sash that's a little bit crimson red and pink that's wrapped around his waist. He currently has his hands, his head in his hands, and you see that on the other side there is a person that is playing with him as they're rolling dice to each other. And you're gonna hear the other one say, "Ha ha! You cannot try to sleight a hand against me, because I am Gage, the salty Atherton." And he's going to look up and he's going to lift up his patch and he's going to wink at you guys and he's going to close the patch. And you're going to hear another voice. This voice is a little bit feminine. It is a male tiefling. And you can see he's got the sides of his head shaved, but he's got... actually just like Verdun's hair, super long on top. It's not in a ponytail currently, it's loose and over one shoulder. You can only see the back of his head, but you hear the voice. And the moment you hear the voice, your heart is gonna just sink into your stomach as this person goes, "Now listen here. When we play dice, we play fair. Let me see your 4 dice." And it is the voice of your brother, N. And N hasn't seen you because it's the back of his head. And the salty goes, "Yeah, sure, take a look. Have a look all you want." And he throws the dice on the ground. Before we move forward, I need each of you to, if you have it with you, get 4 physical D6s. If you don't have them with you, then you're going to have to go somewhere other than Roll20.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Should have told me this before, during our break. Why didn't you do this?
Yeah, my bad. I was fixing broken stuff.
This is the best day of my life.
We get to roll physical dice.
I'm touching the pussy quick.
It's like I'm really there. I do have 4. Let's go.
Only 4?
Okay, I got dice.
4?
I got dice.
4 D6.
Do dice.
Oh,
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Hold on. I have to choose them.
Wait. We're in a pirate cove, so we're gonna do pretty blue ones.
Oh my gosh, folks, this is the best Christmas present ever.
It's another pretty blue one.
I have to use a green one, I'm sad.
Why are you sad? What's wrong with green?
Because I
Do you
only
hate
use pink
nature?
and blue.
Oh,
I
yeah, that's
only
actually...
use pink and blue.
Sorry.
Okay, Jinx.
Okay, and we're about to unpause. Tell me when you guys are ready.
I'm not
Tell me,
ready.
Jinx.
You
Yes, I
said
did.
4, right?
4 D6.
I have to use Evelyn's dice. Come here.
I haven't used anything.
I'm using a bit of green, actually.
They glow in the dark.
glow in the dark?
Yeah.
The ones I got from Sleepy and Soren, some of them glow in the dark as well.
Oh.
Wait, no shot, they do?
Yeah, the pink ones, they
That's
glue in the
fucking
dark.
badass!
That's so cool.
That is cool.
Oh,
Hey, DM, we have a problem.
What's your problem?
I don't have 4d6.
Okay,
What?
then
We need to remedy that.
Yeah.
I do,
you-
I lied. They were just at the bottom of the bag.
Oh, okay.
I've already putting them in my Amazon wish list.
Okay.
Shopping cart.
Okay. So you're gonna see there's people snoring and sleeping in the hammocks. Evelyn, you hear the voice of your brother, and you remember looking through the stone and seeing the body and the face of a tiefling, and you quickly recognize that this is the back of your brother's head in disguise form. As he throws his hands up and he goes, "Fine, fine, keep your fucking dice. It's fine. I have mine, you have yours." And then you're gonna see this man who has this dirty brown blonde hair. He's got what looks to be a belt wrapped around his neck, almost like a pilot, and this just beautiful red robe. And he's gonna laugh and he's gonna kick a bench over. New friends, new players. Do you want in? And he's gonna say, "Damien, don't be rude, boy." And Damien's gonna turn, and as he turns, you are going to see black eyes with a red iris in the middle, and he's gonna look right at you, Evelyn.
Yes, I would love to play. How do you play? I don't think I've played this before.
Well,
Okay, kid.
well, yeah. And then Gage is gonna say, "Damien, is this the first female you've ever seen? Behave, man. The game's easy. All you gotta do."
I get that sometimes.
Gross.
I think he likes you, Evelyn.
Sorry. Here's your dice. You take 4. The rules are simple. And here's how you're gonna play. So you're gonna roll 4d6. Keep them hidden. That's why we're playing with real dice. You pick one out of the 4 that you don't want to use. You reveal that dice on the table in front of you. So you guys will call out which dice you're giving us.
That you got rid of.
That you get rid of. Everyone does this. Then betting starts, poker style, where you can raise, you can call, or you can fold. And the person who put out the highest dice goes first from the discard. And once bets are settled, you reveal the 3 hidden dice. And the person with the highest total wins.
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, please. Damien's gonna stand up, and you see he's shaking. And he's gonna say, please, have a seat. I am Damien Ashbourne. This is Gage. Excuse me, the Salty. This is Gage the Salty Atherton. Damien Ashbourne. And he goes and gets other stools. You see one of the guys wakes up in the hammock, throws his arm over the hammock, looks down at you guys, and then rolls over and goes back to sleep. You're going to see Tinker is going to say, there's a reason why they're playing dice here. They're trying to take your money. It's flea market style. And Gage is going to say, you shut your face. Shut your face. Shut your face. So.
Rude.
She's going to say, okay, I warned you. You see there's a little pot of gold, maybe like, there's probably about 5 gold in silver and copper stacks. He's going to say, okay, well, good luck, you all. And I need you all to roll your 4d6. And then Damien is going to put a 1 on the table.
Wait. That's what order you go in?
So
so we gotta discard one first.
Yeah, everyone discard one. Your choice which one you discard. And then this is what you can put in chat.
Do you want us to type in chat
what number we discard?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that. There we go. So Damien puts a 1.
I'm discarding it too.
Oh, should we tell? Should we?
I'm saying it out loud for future podcast
Yeah.
purposes.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
discarding
discarding a
it too.
1.
I discarded a 2.
Okay.
I'm discarding a 3.
Oh,
Oh.
big boy.
Dang.
You get to go first. Damien is looking at each of you, just trying to read you. So, what brings you down here? If you don't mind me asking.
We are actually looking for business with the Crimson Cider Crew.
Hey, that's who I roll with. That's Captain Selena Cora. Small world. Yeah, get on with it. Okay, he's gonna look at you, Vordoon. Vordoon, you big fella get to go first. Either you can bet. We can't raise yet, but you could bet before we start.
Okay, I'll bet a silver.
Oh, high rollers. Damien's gonna be like, I fold. My dice are upside down, and he is gonna step back from the table. He's gonna lean back. Gage is gonna say, I am gonna call your silver, and he puts down his own silver. He looks at you, Evelyn.
I will also call.
Okay, 1 silver for you. There's 3 in the pot. And you, Yusern.
I'll call.
Okay, that's 4 silver. And the lady. He looks at you, Xanafi.
I'm calling all night long.
Okay, that's 5 silver. And then it goes back to you, Vordoon. Would you like to raise? Or stay put?
Sure, I'll raise another silver.
You know, first impressions are everything in the booty hole. I will match your silver, and he puts another silver.
I will fold.
The lady folds.
And I will get up and stand next to Damien.
He's gonna look at you, like down at your knees, and looks back at the table. And you just see like this grin come across Gage's face. And you? He points to the rest of the table. Yusern, are you in?
I'll raise 3 gold.
Oh shit!
Regal.
We're okay. Wow. Okay. So that's 7 silver, 3 gold. You know what? Because first impressions, I will also match your 3 gold. And you are always in, so that's 3 gold from you, my lady, plus a silver.
Yeah.
Good. Big fellow, you're the one that is going to tell us to show our dice. Either we show or we raise again.
Let's go ahead and show.
He shows, and his dice, he rolled a 10. 10, baby!
And between all 4 of his dice?
No, you only
3.
get 3.
Oh,
Because you
The
discarded.
one you take out, you don't add it.
Yes.
okay.
So he was left over with 3. He got rid of a 1.
I got a 13.
Shit!
I got 13 as well.
I got a 10.
My lady, so did I!
Don't call me that. We're not friends.
Person, we both got a 10. So, in the case of a tie, you re-roll that dice that you discarded. Winner takes all.
This is so cool. I want to play this in real life all day long.
I rolled another freaking 1, even if I were in.
Aww.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 5.
I got a 3 too.
Oh!
Fucking way, dude!
Uno más, por favor. Uno más.
6, 6, 5, and a 1. Are you looking at the same dice I'm looking at?
I got a 6, 6, 4, 3, and that was the 5 dice rolled. So
Wow. I want to see where this goes. Roll again.
The same die?
Yeah, the same one.
We're just rollies now.
What? A 3
6.
and a 6.
You got a 6? Okay.
Vordoon, you win 9 gold and 9 silver. Wow. You're gonna clean us out, but I'm having too much fun. Tell me, what are you all doing here? You mentioned speaking with the captain, but why?
Oh, we're part of the crew / ownership of the Sunglider.
Damien's gonna say, I heard about them. I heard that you all came from Lochlean, that you were gladiators, and that you helped...
Yes, our small group name is the Strange Bedfellows.
Damien's gonna cross his arms. The Strange Bedfellows. You look like you've done well for yourself. And how do you fare? Gage is gonna say, what kind of question is that? How do you fare? What's wrong with you? And David's gonna clear his mind. Yeah, no, cool. Let's just roll the damn dice. I need you guys to roll another 4d6.
Is Gage the one that was calling me milady?
Yes. He is the one that's kind of the front man for this dice game. And Gage, the salty, is gonna put a 1.
Hey, Monk, I love you. I don't like this guy.
Well, then kill him.
I might.
No!
Sorry, I can't.
I will put down a 1 as well.
I'm gonna
I would
put away
down
a
a 2.
Okay.
I'm putting away a 2.
Damien puts down a 1. You're gonna see, actually, make an insight check, you all.
Ooh, yes.
I would love to. I love rolling dice, real and not real.
Oops. Oh, I rolled
I am
it.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention. That's
Yeah,
fair.
that actually makes perfect sense. Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
yes,
Good
sir.
insight for me.
You're gonna see that Gage is going to grab his cigarette. He's gonna take a drag. He's gonna flick it with his thumb, and you're gonna see ash kind of fall, and he's gonna put it back in his mouth. And you can tell he's hiding excitement, and he's doing it by taking a drag. You have now incited his
Tell.
You also see Damien. He looks just embarrassed. He looks weird, if you will. The rest of you, they're just playing. They're just pirates at this point. Okay. Who discarded the highest dice?
I think Xanafi and I got the same. We both got
Yeah.
a 2, right?
Okay. Who of you two would like to bet first?
After you.
Oh, okay. We'll start smaller. I'll put in a copper.
1 copper, and
So that we're not taking all of your money.
One United States.
that is very nice of you, says the salty. And for you, Xanafi?
I will put in 2 coppers because I'm feeling spicy.
I will
So
call
you raise.
your raise and put in 2 copper. Damien's gonna
I
say
don't have a lot of copper.
it's just 2 coppers, so yes, here. And he puts in. For you, Vordoon?
I'll match 2 copper.
Okay. You, sir?
Your turn's just gonna be looking at Damien.
I
thought.
Oh. Wise choice against this guy. Okay. And
Can I go to the bar?
oh, yeah, help yourself. My casa is yours.
You certainly bring me something back.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
You see that all the bottles are open. They're all half drunken. There's ale. The helmet is kind of stinky, but can be used. Grab whatever you want. It's dirty ale.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that means you go up to 2 copper, Evelyn, and we go back to you two. Are we raising or are we gonna hold?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay. He says, "I'm gonna hold too." Oh, sorry, you first.
It's all right. Was that Gage that spoke?
Yes.
I'm gonna raise 2 a gold.
Oh, that hurts. But take my
Oh.
money.
I will.
He'll match.
Probably not. I'm bad at gambling, you guys.
I'll match as well.
Damien's gonna say, no, that's a whole day's worth of work. No, I'm out. He backs up again. Evelyn?
I'm gonna fold. Yeah, that. I don't think my numbers are gonna get that far.
Wise choice. Okay, we're ready to show our dice. Anyone else gonna raise before we do? And he has his dice in his hand.
Do you want to raise? You seem confident.
Well, ladies first.
Age before beauty.
Touche. I'm gonna hold.
I'm gonna hold.
I'll hold as well.
Okay, he slams his dice down, and as he slams them down, I need an insight or a perception check from you two.
Wow.
Holy
23 for me.
Natural 20 from Vordoon and a
it's just
20.
a dice game.
It's not just a game. I'm gonna punch this man in the face.
Okay,
Oh,
Oh,
please
like it.
don't.
Damn it.
uh,
Can't disappoint me.
Damien stands up and he kind of takes a step back, and you see he just kind of inches his way closer to you, Evelyn, and he says, he whispers, "This never works." You see the dice land, and as they land, one of the dice rolls a little bit awkwardly, unnaturally, onto a 6. And he goes, "That is a 15 for me." And you can tell one of his dice is weighted. And those of you who rolled a 23 and a 22 will see this.
Only a 12 for me. There's
Well, I don't have weighted dice, but I do have a 17.
First of all,
First of all, check yourself.
and
You want to switch dice?
No,
These are lucky dice. We should switch.
these are heirlooms passed down from your mom.
Then you should put away them. They're too delicate, and you don't want to break them. They might be as easy to break as like a nose or something.
All right, you got me. He picks up the dice, he catches it, he puts it in his pocket. He gives you all the
Why
gold.
is he so good-natured? I don't like it. Just argue with me, man.
No, you look like you'd kick my ass. Absolutely not.
No, I like him again.
Hey, listen, I need to go to the loo. You look like you need to figure that whole thing out. I'll be back later.
How much money did I get?
So you won 6 gold, 1 silver, and 4 copper.
Sheesh, high rollers over here, friends.
Damien's gonna say, "Wow, it only took 2 rounds for you to best the salty. Those are keen eyes you have."
He's just cheating.
Yeah,
You
he
should
was.
pass that word around that People aren't gonna want to play with him if he keeps being a cheater.
Reputation is everything down here, so you're right. Anyway, thanks for being good sports about it. And it looks like you made some coin. Yeah, welcome to the booty hole. I imagine you guys have questions.
Before we do, this is for you, and I'm gonna give him 5 gold. He said that 1 gold was like a whole day's worth of work. Who knows how much money he's taken from you already?
Yeah, no. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't want to start a debt. That is something that will get you in trouble here.
What if I just drop it on the ground and walk away?
What if... Because I assume Tinker left at this point.
Yeah, Tinker has walked off. Leaving you guys be.
We still need a guide around the booty hole.
Oh,
pay you.
So, think of it as payment.
1 gold per person that you're touring.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you guys are so loaded, maybe we should play your own game of dice. No cheaters here.
Maybe you should take the 5 gold and show us around, buddy.
I'd very much like that. And he looks at Evelyn. Now, out of character, do you all know who this person is besides Evelyn? Does she tell you?
I don't think
whomever I was sitting near the at the table, I probably would have nudged. If not, if it was Vordoon, I would have whispered in Celestial that Damian is the tiefling. That is my brother.
Okay.
Well, I'll get up and go over to Damien, right?
Yeah, Damien Ashbourne. At your service?
Vordoon.
Vordoon, word spreads quickly around Tilboya. I understand that you have been keeping good company, and well, I understand that the strange bedfellows owes you quite a lot for keeping them safe. So, a pleasure to meet you. And he gives a very low bow.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Who do you sail with currently?
Make a perception check, Fortune.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay. Actually, if you all are standing around, you all can do this. Vordoon,
yes.
As they're rolling, he's gonna say, 12. A 12 for Evelyn, a 19 for your CERN. Xanafi, you're welcome to roll if you want to. Or did you roll the 23?
I did not roll a 23.
No, that was from the dice.
An 11.
Okay. Your CERN and Evelyn, as Vordoon gets close and is introducing himself, you're gonna see just a faint flicker of the magic that conceals Damien's true self. He is absolutely using the spell Disguise Self. And he is going, and as you see that faint flicker, actually from the south, around the tip of the coast, I find myself here in the snowy cold of the north because, well, it's quite welcoming for pirates and sailors like me. So yeah, and he kind of scratches his neck a little bit and follow me, stay close, and he starts to walk. Do you guys follow?
Evelyn stays next to him.
Okay. As you guys are walking, you are going to see.
Token.
Do what? Oh.
I was roll 20 wasn't letting me move my token.
Oh, okay.
Name a token.
You're gonna see that there is a man who looks gruff. He looks like his face is salted and just weathered from being on the high seas his whole life. There is a gate behind him, and there is a putrid smell on the other side of the gate. And he's gonna give a slight to Damien, and Damien's gonna do the same thing back to him. As you guys walk past, Damien's gonna whisper to you all, "This is a stockpile for weapons and trash, and it's also a sewer system. In case of fire, that's our way out." And you guys quickly recognize that this is the way out of the booty hole through the sewers. We don't ever use it, and I don't recommend it, as he continues to guide you. And then he's going to say, "Now, this is the reason that this place is called the booty hole. Fair warning, I don't know what it is, and I haven't asked. As you go around the corner, you are going to see that there is what looks to be a stone well in the ground, and there is this green mist coming out of it. And you're going to see he's going to grab his shirt and he's going to put it over his nose. And he's going to say, 'This is the booty hole of the booty hole.' And he's going to say, 'We're just going to skirt around the side. There was a plank that you used to be able to walk across, but it seems like whatever is down there melted it. Don't look down.' And he is going to lead you over this crevasse. And I will...
Ass.
He's going to lead you over the crevasse. Thank you. That's a good one. And as he tiptoes around it, he's going to hop over to the other side. Do you guys follow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now that you follow, you're going to see that inside, down below this green fog, it looks like the bottom of the well, maybe 20 feet down. Instead of it being a stone bottom, it's a flesh bottom. Something down there is organic and light skin toned. Yeah, I've seen people dropped in there that had a fate worse than being put up in chains and in prison. So again, be cool, okay? And he continues to walk.
Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah, I have been trying my best to be cool. As a matter of fact, I've been accepted. I am part of the Crimson Cider, which I find fitting because I love orchards. And here's the whole crew. Anyway, this is the garden. It's not edible. Don't touch it. It grows here. We don't mess with it. And he walks you through this garden that looks akin to what Softpaw is growing. And he goes, "Now, this is our market. And as a matter of fact, this is a place where you can find some privacy as well. So, please stay close." And he is going to show you this. What I'll do is show you that. Can you guys see all that?
I think so.
Okay. So he is going to walk around, and as soon as you come across this corner, you are going to hear the cheers and the cooking of this giant boar over this open pit. You see that there is people dancing on the benches. You see that there's different canopies of people selling different stuff. You can see that there are these what look to be circus tents with these different colored stripes. You see people are doing fun handshakes. You see one person is currently rolling a barrel off into the corner. You see that there's one person that's arm wrestling at the table at the end. People are laughing and cheering, and this is the central marketplace, central hub of the booty hole. And you're gonna see Damien is gonna just close his eyes and take a deep breath, and with a huge smile on his face, he's gonna turn to you, Evelyn. It's amazing, isn't it? Come. And he walks and he sits down on a bench near where the boar is being cooked. And you're going to you're just going to see that people are paying attention to you all, but not in any kind of aggressive way. They're just kind of feeling or checking you out. But for the most part, seeing Damien, they're going to be cool. As a matter of fact, someone comes up and says, "Oi, Damien, it looks like we're not going to be setting sail for another 10 days, so the world's your oyster, my man." And Damien's going to give a nod and raise a toast, and they're going to walk by. You see that this place is yours, basically. What would you guys like to do?
I can't do what I want to do because there's too many people watching.
Is there a bar?
This whole place is a
Now
bar.
you're speaking my language.
If you look over to the right, you'll see there's a woman who's currently hitting a keg and popping it and putting a cork in it with a little lever that you can pour from. And she's going to look over to you and she's going to say, "Would that be 1 or 2 for you?"
2, please. Thank you.
Right on. Now, I don't know if they told you this, newcomer, but we have here a tip jar, and you look over and there's a little spittoon, and it's full of just different copper pieces. Let's pay what you want, seeing as this was given to us by the great people of Tilboya and elsewhere. And she kind of winks.
He's gonna drop a golden.
Oh, she's gonna
Rock and roll.
She's gonna grab your hand and she's gonna hand you the 2 ale and the others. Now, as you toss in the gold, you're gonna notice that the different kegs all had different branding on them, and you very quickly realize that these are either stolen, bought, and transported. But here they are, down in the booty hole.
And then Yusurn's gonna. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
What? Okay. Yusurn's gonna walk over to Damien and Evelyn and hand them the alcohol. Go have fun, kids. We'll go chat. Go on. Go look at the stars or something.
Actually,
I got you. Winks at Damien.
you all are naturals here. I thought maybe you would be a little bit uncomfortable, but all of you fit in here. And he is going to reach and he's going to grab your hand, Evelyn, and he's going to squeeze 3 times as he stands up. And historically, it stands for "I love you," as he squeezes your hand and he stands up. And he is going to be like, "Please, follow me, all of you. Now that we're here, there is a place where we can talk." And he is going to walk.
That sounds lovely.
He's going to walk quickly, and you're going to see a couple people are going to turn their heads, seeing that this Damien is courting a person to this tent. You guys follow?
Yes,
Is
well,
this
obviously.
like-
Okay.
Is this like a polycule thing? What's going on?
Oh my god, I'm going to forget you said that. And hopefully this alcohol will bleach my brain.
I love that so much.
Or do you just get a pat Ysert on the shoulder?
You guys are going to walk into this tent, and inside the tent, you're going to see there's a stone table in the middle. There's this really beautiful, intricate carpet that is a circle on the ground. Exquisite chairs. You see there's a chest on the side. There's different vases, and there's a candle on the in the middle of the table. As he goes to open the curtains, the tarp, you see there's two people that are currently making out, and they're gonna look at him and he's gonna go they're gonna say, yeah, time's up, I get it. And they're gonna get up and they're gonna walk out. He's gonna say, hey, do me a favor, make sure nobody bothers us. And they're gonna say, okay, but you're gonna hear it. And he's like, fine. They close the curtain and you can hear them, they're like kissing on the outside of the curtain.
Yucko.
He's gonna look at all of you, and
The second we're in private, I'm hugging him.
as you go to hug him, you all are gonna see the spell flicker, and as it flickers, he is going to drop his spell. And before you are going to see a spitting image of Evelyn in boy form with silverish blue hair that's kind of parted through the middle. He's got one earring on one side. He's got golden amber eyes, beautiful white teeth, a sharp face. He is wearing a silver shirt with silver pants. He does have a weapon on his side. As you look at the weapon, it looks like a crossbow, but with a barrel instead. Some of you would recognize this. This is a flintlock. It's a gun that he has. And as the spell dissipates, he's going to hug you back, and you are going to hear him begin to whimper. Sis,
I was so afraid.
you found me. You found me.
I was so scared. I thought. I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay, but it's bad, sis. It's really.
I need to know. I need to know everything.
I'll start at the top.
Yeah.
And
how'd they get the jump on you?
He's gonna.
Also, Softpaw lied to me and said that you were bald. I just want you to know that so that you can throw that at him later. You are definitely. You have hair on your head, and I was gonna tease you, and now I can't tease you, and I'm a little bummed about it, but that's okay.
I would never. I mean, come on. This is an Aldir hair we're talking about.
I know.
He's gonna grab both of your hands. E. Before I tell you everything, if it wasn't me, it would have been you.
I know. I would kick their ass.
It's not your fault, and I need you to know that. It's not your fault. Okay?
I know. Luckily, I have a lot of friends.
He's gonna...
Who showed me that.
He's gonna wipe his tears. It was so fast. Before I even realized what was happening, I was bound and gagged and a potato sack thrown over my head. I was badly beaten, and it was that arsehole, Apregio. Mogthiond Apregio. The half-dragon that was making business with Dad. And immediately it rings in your ears. That one night that you all were having dinner, or they were having dinner.
Oh, the funeral.
You guys, when he describes the half-dragon, realize this is the dragon that you saw in the crowd. But for you, Evelyn, this was the half dragon that was making business with your dad. They absolutely kidnapped me, and I was taken aboard their ship, and we sailed for multiple 10 days. They threw me down in the keel to rot until a really bad storm hit. Something that was beyond anything that anyone has ever seen, and
A hurricane.
yeah. And before I knew it, I wasn't in the boat. I was outside of the boat, and I was drowning, sis. And you could see he kind of grabs his chest as he's telling the story.
I'm still holding his hand the entire time,
I
just as comfort.
Yeah, he's gonna say, I don't know how to explain it, but I saw a light in the ocean, a glowing beacon, and it was approaching me, and I reached for it, and when I touched it, I woke up entangled. I was caught. Someone caught me in their nets. It was the Crimson crew. They saved me. I don't know how, but I got away from a Pregio and the Siren Song. Now, they know what I really look like. The captain knows everything. They know about Mom and Dad. They know about our orchard. They too have a vendetta against the Siren Song. But you gotta understand, the Siren Song, they're running everything down here. I keep up this appearance, and the crew helps me with that, including the Salty. He really is. He's been like a brother, and he's showed me everything I need to know about how to exist down here. That's the good news. Now I gotta tell you the bad news. And he kind of starts to lose it again.
Breathe. You are safe right now.
No, I'm not safe. No one is safe.
You are in you are in the company of the Strange Ballad Fellows. We just recently killed a Hydra.
Wow.
So I don't give a damn. You are safe.
You want one of their teeth? I've got one.
I've got a whole ass skull.
He's gonna smile for a moment, and then he's gonna say, you have to look at this. And he's gonna roll out a map of Alira. And he's gonna point, and he's gonna say, Elmcroft Waters, Galgan Shore Reef, Bartona, and Stodia Hall. And he is pointing to different points on the map. And then he is going to outline the entire center of Stodia Hall with his finger. And as he does, he's going to say, what does that look like to you? What does that look like to all of you?
And next.
A dragon.
He's going to look you right in the eyes. That deal that Dad had to make, sorry, I was just looking at chat. Put my Discord on.
Why would you do that?
The void.
Oh, that's what it is. You guys can hear that. Yeah, my bad. I'll fix it in a little bit. He's gonna
Don't
say,
put up with Leon.
"No, it's true.
You're
You guys
the
are
hero.
hearing. You guys are hearing that, huh? The beeping sounds.
Oh no, I'm on do not disturb. I can't hear nothing from Discord.
Same.
When it crashed, it
Protection issue.
It's a production issue.
Listen,
Okay.
you're not here.
Okay, I fixed it. For some reason, when it crashed, it took me off of streamer mode.
Our IT department takes its job very seriously.
Honestly, the fact that he's dying and still
Yeah.
caring about protection, he deserves a raise. Somebody give this man $1.
We get paid.
You guys are getting paid?
He's gonna say, Apregio threatened Mom and Dad to level Elmcroft waters. They're trying to set up a port just within our island. They're setting up a port in Bartona, one in Galligan Shore, and then they're going to try to storm Stodia Hall and kick the dwarves out. Apparently, the heart of the dragon is in Stodia Hall, protected by the dwarves. Mom and Dad had no choice. So they kidnapped one of us. That was me. I don't believe in fate, sis. You know that, but look at us. We're in Tilboya, thousands of miles away from home. You are part of the strange bedfellows. I found a crew. And we could do something about this, but the plan for the Siren Song is to raise an earth-shattering, realm-breaking dragon. They gave it a name. Bomea, Lord of the Blue. An ancient dragon from a time before our own. And by this time, you guys are seeing what an anxiety attack looks like. Every sentence is labored. Every breath is choked. His voice goes up a notch. He lets go of your hand and quickly reaches for a drink.
And that, because I've heard already that the leader of the Siren Song was a dragon. But the leader is a half dragon and they're trying to raise a blue dragon? Is that for an ancient blue dragon? Is that how I'm understanding it properly?
My understanding is that there's two levels to this. We have the Siren Song, captained by Mogthiand Apregio. Now his boss, that's a dragon that we don't know of.
Okay, so there is another dragon in play. That was my question. Got it.
As much as I know, the dwarves of Stodia Hall wield the heart of Bomea, right dab in the middle of Stodia Hall. I don't know how the other ports are faring, but Elmcroft Waters is now officially a port for the Siren Song. But if they have all the ports... Talk to Mom, you mean? Or Dad?
Yeah. I've been kind of busy.
He's gonna shrug. Me neither. At this point...
Mom usually does that magic head thing, but she can only do it every so often. I hate when she does that. But it would have been a comfort, at least. Well, no, because then she'd just yell at me to come home.
You're gonna love
Okay.
Captain Selena Cora. And the Crimson Cider crew will be with you.
If they've been keeping you safe, I'm already cool with them.
Not just safe, but hidden. If the Siren Song came through the booty hole, they would not be able to find me. But they have been down here.
Yeah, I just realized now I probably should have had a disguise, guys. We didn't think... I completely forgot until just now. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay.
When you found me through that stone, how did you do that?
We pissed off some druids.
He looks at Xanaphi. Oh.
Don't look at me. They had it coming.
I'm sure they did. Okay, well, thanks for pissing them off, because... I mean, do you still have it? Can you do that with Mom and Dad?
No, that wasn't me that did it. It was a weird otter spirit.
Can they
He wouldn't
do
let me
it?
throw the rock.
When you say pissed off, do you mean relationship torn, or can we pay them to help us do that again, or can we find someone that... Or the Mages Guild?
Probably the Mages Guild would be a better bet. I don't want any of us to have to relive the traumatic experiences that they forced us into. So...
That's everything I know, but I'm so sorry. For the rest of you...
I think part of us already has a... Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
You start your introductions. I'm an asshole for interrupting.
Astini and Naldir, twin brother to E. Thank you. Thank you all for taking care of my sister.
She's pretty great.
Yeah, she is. He's gonna reach over and give you a kiss on the cheek.
This is Xanaphi, Ysern, Fortune, and Cassius.
He stands up. He reaches a hand out for a handshake.
Ella.
Ysern's gonna go in for a hug.
It's so cute.
You hug and your hands are kind of stuck against your stomachs as you guys are hugging each other, and then he pulls his hand out.
And he's gonna... Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ysern's gonna whisper in his ear. She cares about you a lot. Don't play games with your life, dude.
No, of course not. You see another round of tears start to fall. No,
And Ysern's going to slip a potion of healing into his pocket.
Oh.
He's gonna
None of
look
y'all
down.
can ever say Ysern doesn't care.
Can I use sleight of hand so no one sees it?
You absolutely can.
Wag. 24.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
Yeah. You sleight of hand, and it slips in. He's gonna whisper, "Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Stick around."
Yeah. And then, you've heard my story. Now, tell me yours. What happened to you, and how did you get here?
Well, I chased Siren Song. From port to port. Met up with Vordoon on a ship here towards Tilboya. Got caught in that same hurricane.
Wow.
And, well, you got out of it before I did. And... How did you get in contact with Softpaw if you've been here with the crew? Because he sent me down a goose chase that almost got me killed. So I have questions.
All I can tell you is that Softpaw is a pirate. through and through.
Son of a bitch.
Always has been. As a matter of fact, he's a contact for most of the crew.
I'm gonna hit him. Which I'm not gonna do it hard, because if I do, he'll break in half.
Oh no.
He deserves to break in half. I am angry.
Yeah, no, the Peridot absolutely love him, and even the Fox Travelers. I mean, they all just really vibe with him, and he is on his 9th life, so you'll forgive him. Please.
No, forgive him.
Hey, you
Minus
found us.
the fact that, yes, after I was sent down a wild goose case. Well, the only good part of that wild goose case is I made more friends. When we went to that town, I keep forgetting the name of. I'll remember it at some point. Thank you.
Yeah.
Had to go all the way to Lockling. Got arrested. Forced to fight in a gladiator ring. Won, by the way, because we're awesome. I will be, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, because I'm angry now. I had my soul stolen by a hag. That was great.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, we all almost blew up. We got on a pirate ship and had to hunt down an body-shifting assassin. There were crazy changeling creatures in town that worked for the hag. And then we got here, and then I discovered after all of that happened to me that you were already in town, and that Softpaw literally set me away as a distraction.
Well,
so
when I landed here, it was absolutely by night in secret. They brought me down here, and from what Softpaw tells me, you were already in Lockling. So that wasn't a wild goose chase, although what an amazing story. Worth 20 episodes. That is so good. I can't wait to catch up on all of the story.
And you can on YouTube.
No, you can only catch up 1 through 16 so far.
It's finger looking good.
And your friends. I mean, what an amazing story. And you guys are going to spend the next hour or two catching up. At this point, he's going to say, I'm sure you're hungry. I'm sure you're thirsty. I've told you enough bad news, but now... Yeah.
I think we had an idea, because you said we can bring your cruise captain. Is this like a permanent thing, or are you planning on doing this full time? Temporary, partial temporary, or should we just go talk to them and go from there?
You need to talk to the captain. Yeah. Let me bring the captain in. I'll bring the captain in right now. Chill out for a second. And he quickly rushes out of the tent. You see the two people making out are now laying down outside of the tent. He's going
ready to change your appearance back.
Yeah. He changes his appearance back into Damien Ashbourne, leaving you guys alone in the tent for a few minutes.
Well, anybody hungry? I've got zingers and zebra cakes and gushers from that place. Check it out.
It's just like a ball, like wet after being underwater.
Zebra cake's still good. They're in plastic. No?
We saw him at the funeral.
The tall guy? So what's their endgame goal? They're trying to
resurrect a beyond ancient dragon.
Is it dead or is it sleeping?
It is dead.
And why? What is it? Just dragon supremacy? What?
I don't know, and I don't care. The only thing I care about is making sure that their plans are thoroughly foiled so they can all go fuck themselves.
Yes.
Well,
Sorry, I'm very angry.
no, I'm trying to think of how we could just fucking ruin it. You know, just destroying the heart or whatever. But I know the dwarves would be really angry with that.
I think preparing the dwarves is a good idea. Giving them some warning. But if they get power over the ports, that puts them in a chokehold.
Starve them out.
Exactly. That's probably their plan.
If only we knew someone with an airship.
I have great news, you sir.
A few minutes later. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if you could put the map back on the screen, since you put the map on the table, and I wanted to look at the map.
You absolutely can look at the map.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay.
TM.
Of course.
Thank you.
I should give this to you as a handout as well. I will.
Printable?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how cool that'd be as a poster on our wall, though.
I want
We should
it.
make this merch. Sorry. Anyway,
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down.
Somebody write that down.
Okay. Okay. What would you like to look
Okay,
for
I'm
on the map?
Oh, I'm plotting. If you wanted them to come in now, Evelyn is thinking.
Okay. Very good. So as Evelyn is busy looking at all the different ports, you're going to hear the tent flap open, and as it opens, a woman is going to come in, and you're going to see that this woman is she's a human. She's dark-skinned but has white skin, kind of birthmarked and scattered around her body. There's a name for this.
Vitiligo.
Thank you. Can you say it without coughing?
Vitiligo.
She has vitiligo, and you see that her hair is a fiery red. She's wearing a sundress. She does have a leather belt that has a gun on one side and a sword on the other. You see that she has white diamond markings on her forehead and under her eyes. And then you see her eyes, and they are as white as Vordoon's. This is Captain Selena Cora. And you're going to see that although Selena is blind and she's looking straight at you all, she is going to be able to navigate the room perfectly well. And like a blind person would, she doesn't have any, she doesn't blink very much, and she doesn't look at you. She just kind of looks straight or even up towards the ceiling a little bit. She is barefooted. But she does have these leather straps that kind of wrap the ankle and the top of the foot. And as she walks in, she's going to say, "Quite the crew, the 5 of you." And then she's going to walk right up to you, Evelyn, and she's going to reach out a hand. And she's kind of, like a cat does when they try to touch a light beam. She just kind of reaches out a hand, and as she touches yours, she's going to put the other hand on top of it. "And you must be the sister."
Yes.
"I understand that you're a twin. May I?" And she's going to put her hand towards your face and wait.
Sure.
She's going to gently start touching your face. And she's just going to kind of get a feel for it. She kind of touches the hair. "You're beautiful."
Thanks.
I am captain of the Crimson Cider crew, and I am thrilled to finally put a face to the name. Your brother will not stop talking about you, almost to the point that puts you in danger. And you look over as your brother kind of rubs his elbow like, ooh, yeah, sorry. Alcohol makes me talk. You know this.
Yeah, that's why I told you not.
Your brother...
I beat you every time.
She laughs, and she walks over and she pulls a chair out and she sits on the chair. And you see that she's going to do this thing where she just taps her foot on the floor. She'll tap her hand on the chair. She puts her hand on the table and taps it and immediately reaches for a cup of ale. And you all quickly gather that she sees with her feet. She sees with vibration. She has tremor sense. Also, wonderful, most beautiful artwork by Always Sleepy 907. This one's a fave.
It's so good.
This one's one of my faves.
This
I
is
love
my
her.
faves. I love that you chose a captain for her.
The tattoo.
And on top of that, she's not an asshole.
The
At least not yet, but...
I just need to start giving you more of my
No.
art because it's so hard to hate the Moon Knight.
You're forced to love her.
You had some fire NPCs this episode.
She's gonna say,
Oh yeah.
well, I understand that you are rolling with the Sun Glider, the first pirate crew, question mark, to sail the skies. We've never been able to work with Carnivorous or his late brother Portion. They're too stingy, but now that the crew's been handed over to Yenye and you all?
Partially us. We own 30% of the Sun Glider and company.
33.
And is gonna say,
No.
I'm telling you, Captain, we have the makings of a really good partnership here, don't you think? She's gonna say, hey, one sail at a time, slow down. You've made it into the booty hole, and for most, well, you haven't gotten into trouble. So for that, thank you for following the rules. Now, don't take this countenance, and she kind of goes like this, for granted. The rules are sharp and unbending here. And as long as you're down here, you will follow them. Now, she looks down at the map. I guess we have some scheming to do. Let me tell you everything I know. And that is where we will call it a session.
No, let's just play for another 11 hours.
I wish we could.
Oh.
But my
It's
vacation
26
is
hours
over.
more.
And I have to
I
go back
don't
to
want
work
to
tomorrow.
go to bed.
I do.
What if we just play for like 16 more days? Just everybody quit their jobs. So we can play
One
day.
for
One day.
One day. Yeah.
one day.
Good game, guys.
Today.
Good game.
WDM.
Thank you.
Great RP this session, homies.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it was so fun.
Hikaru, you made me literally cry. I was crying with you. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
Oh,
At least 4 episodes.
God.
I hope it was worth the payout. That was awesome.
It was. It was.
Oh, my heart. Just watching you guys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Leon, we miss the hell out of you. I know if you would have been here and Captain Morgan into the booty hole,
It would have been beautiful.
it would have been beautiful. We miss you,
Can
Lionel.
we, next week when you're back, Leon, can we retcon just that tiny bit so that he can do what he was gonna do, what he would have done?
I am so down for that. So down. For
Leon, thoughts? Thoughts? We did you poorly.
Okay, well, we'll wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in. Sorry that the stream cut midstream.
Go eat, Leon.
I I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I want to read something to you because it was so heartfelt, and if we can please give a shout out to Mr. Mini Mopsy, an amazing moderator and part of the crew of Gaming Related. You will be seeing her face on screen in the next coming months. More to come on that. She wrote something in our Discord. I'm going to read it to you all. She says, "I'll fill the rest of the space with a reminder that you are all loved, each and every one of you. The darkest days of the year are fast approaching, and it can be hard for some people to see the light. Reach out to your loved ones and remind them that you care. If you're someone who needs that reminder, then I'm saying that directly to you. I care about you. I'm happy you're here, not just in the server, but in this world. You matter. Quote, unquote, Mr. Mini Mopsy."
Thank you, Minnie.
Thank you, Minnie. I hope you all have a fantastic week. If you're going back to school or work or anything, that you have all the energy in the world for it. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to give some time to our streamers. Soren, if you're on, if you can unmute, I'm going to go to the Fireweed Inn. Can you tell us what's going on in your world?
Well, let's wait till see if she's here first.
Yeah, let's wait to see if she's here. While we wait for Soren, Hikaru, what's going on in your world?
Oh, hey, that's me. Well, we are keeping up with Sonic Saturdays, playing Sonic Frontiers. It's been a lot of fun. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna take a little break from Mystery, and I got a new game called Observation Duty.
Ooh.
I like.
And I'm gonna try it out tomorrow. So if you want to see me get, I guess it's like a spot the difference type of game, but it's spooky. Mm-hmm. So if you want to see me try and fail at seeing things and then get scared half to death, come watch tomorrow at 7:00 Mountain Standard Time.
Okay. There is a link for Hikaru, but it looks like it's broken. We'll fix that. Sorry. OBS just wanted to crash. But also, if you just go to the stream on Twitch, you can click on her name and go follow her. Please do. What about you, Always Sleepy?
I took this whole last week off to do absolutely nothing, and it was fantastic since I had a couple of days off from work. Gentle reminder that take the self-care and the rest that you need before it's too late. Do a little bit all the time. That way you're not like totally burnt out. Because you need it more than you think or know that you do. So just do that. But I'm going to be starting streaming again this week. And I can't decide on Wednesday if I want to do a painting stream. Or if I'm going to do a cozy game. But we'll be back to our normal stuff.
Love it. Derp Snack, anything going on in your world?
I might be streaming tomorrow.
We're fucking up, chat! Sorry.
Okay.
That's really cool and based and awesome. Please continue.
Keep your eyes out.
We will do. Okay. Vordoon, how's baby Vordoon doing?
He's doing good.
Awesome.
Oh, I saw the boy.
Yeah,
we got to see the
boy.
Just got this one break.
And then, of course, the Godfather, Leon LeLeon, isn't with us, is currently sick and couldn't play tonight. But please go follow Leon. He is the one that we all strive to be. The way he streams, his tech, everything. Yeah, you, Sleepy, do you have a question or a comment?
No, I do have a thing that... Oh, wait, never mind.
Okay. You got in trouble?
Sorry.
Did you just get your hand slapped?
No, I didn't. He didn't announce it, so I'm not going to say nothing.
I've got an announcement.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yanye, I believe, is in basic training right now, so that's why he's not here. But we wish him the best.
Oh, 07
Wish
to
him the
Yang
best.
Yes.
Yang,
Do you know what
07,
for?
7 love.
I'm not sure.
Okay. That's amazing.
I didn't pry, but
okay.
he's out there doing push-ups right now.
I love that.
We wish him the best.
Yanye's really hot too. I'm sure he can do a lot of push-ups. I did pottery with Yanye. I'm just saying. His hands know how to do pottery. Cool. I have an
That's
announcement,
wild.
a reminder, and that is that on Saturday, December 14th, we are going to have a fun stream. It's a birthday stream. It's my birthday
For
stream.
who? Yay!
For me. So Jinnermonk is 1 year older, and I want to celebrate with you all. More to come on that on our Discord, as well as I'll be reaching out to some of you to play. But we'll be doing games and random fun stuff. But yeah, come hang out with us on a Saturday night on December 14th. That's not this upcoming Saturday, it's the following. Cool. All right. Well, that's all I got.
See somebody. Wait, I see
It's
somebody
Soren.
else.
Oh,
That
Soren,
is
are you
over at
here?
the fire. Is that the fire?
I know.
Okay.
In the tavern I see?
She doesn't
Soren. Oh, Zacharias. Zacharias.
Yes, I'm still Zacharias right now, but if you guys didn't know, I did my first stream, my very first stream ever. It was on the 27th of last month, so it was super fun. We played a little puzzle game a little to the left, and I'll probably be streaming again this week, and hopefully get my Discord all sorted out and get a schedule out to you guys. So, so we're gonna go live. You know what, Leon? Not right now.
Yeah, someone go live.
Okay, look. Anyway, so yeah, so just be looking out for that for this next week coming up. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be streaming more. So.
Love it.
Yay!
All right. Well,
That's all I got.
do you want to sign us off, or does anyone else want to sign us off today before we rate out to our friends?
You go for it.
All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week. We will see you next Sunday. Players, you guys did amazing. Love you so much. See you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Love you.
Don't hang up. We're rating. Bye.